welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall, your host for another story of the macabre. The word itself, macabre, suggests the unusual, the bizarre, the unexplainable. And the source of these stories of the macabre is you. Because each of us has been afraid of something, real or imagined, awake or in a nightmare. Did Laura Veer, who lives in Chatham on Cape Cod, imagine what happened to her? Or was it a real experience? Her husband, Will, middle-aged and semi-retired, was skeptical.
Laura, it just doesn't make sense.
All the same, it's true, Will. I know exactly what those bequests are. What Min will leave for her daughter and a distant cousin, me, Dr. Regan.
How could you possibly know that?
She was here and she told me.
She could not have been here. And you know that as well as I.
Our mystery drama, The Red Circle, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Roy Windsor and stars Ann Petoniak and Robert Dryden. It is sponsored in part by Buick Motor Division and General Electric Citizen Band radios. I'll be back shortly with Act One. Conversation, you will admit, is usually limited to the exchange of ordinary information. We talk about the weather and rising prices, an invitation, children. Ordinary, everyday subjects talked over and over again without much change. Then something unusual happens. Someone you know is a lottery winner. Or your son or daughter comes home and says, "I'm married." Or out of the blue, you open the door, and there, to your surprise, is a friend you haven't seen for years. And that's what's happening to Laura Veer.
Yes, coming. Min.
Hello, Laura.
Why, Min Wilkins. I have never been so surprised.
It's been several years.
Come on in, come in. Oh. Now, let me look at you. Why are you here? Are you still living in Lowell?
Oh,
Carol.
Years. This room's the same, and you ain't changed, Laura. I always liked the room. Thought about you a lot.
Oh, I wrote you several times after you and Clyde left the cave.
I know. I was never much at writing.
Well, when I didn't hear from you, I was afraid that somehow I'd offended you.
Oh, no, nothing like that. No. We were friends from when we were girls, and even after you married Will and I married Clyde, whom Will didn't care much for.
Well, we remain friends. Tell me, what brought you back to Chatham? Is Clyde with you?
Oh, no, I'm all alone.
Are you staying? Because if you are...
No, I'm not staying. I just came to see you.
Oh, Min. I am so happy that you did.
And Chatham, the lighthouse and the beach and the school and, just the town and how I remember it.
How's Carol?
Married to a nice man named Thompson, which was good to get her away from that house.
Oh, does that mean that Clyde and...
Oh, Clyde is cruel, Laura.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Is he still working at
No, he went to Boston because he found work. But then he took another job, and now he's kind of a handyman.
Min, I'll prepare some tea.
Oh, no, please. You like my suit?
Oh, yes, it's very nice. Checks are very becoming.
Carol bought it for me.
She lives in Lowell?
No, in Boston. She's never in Lowell. Will you come to visit me, Laura? It's a nice town.
Oh, sure. Of course.
Next week?
Well, I suppose I can get away. Is it urgent? Is something the matter, Min?
Well, it's the bequests and that sideboard from my mother you always liked.
Pardon me? I don't understand.
Well, the sideboard is for you, and the dining room set, which is antique, goes to Carol, along with her old bedroom furniture and the poster bed.
Min!
My silver, which you and Will gave me, and I want my sister to have that. And then there's a cedar chest. And it goes to the neighbor woman who is the widow because...
Min, please stop this talk. Bequests. Now, what kind of talk is that? My goodness, we're the same age, and I'm not thinking about dying at 54. Now, you just stop. You just give me the ship.
It's all in my will.
All right. In 20 years or so, those bequests will be made.
I hid it.
Oh, wasn't that foolish?
Oh, no. It's under a lot of money, and it's what my father gave me and what I saved.
Clyde doesn't know about it.
Oh, no. Only me and you.
Then I think you should confide in Carol.
You'll find it and take care of everything, Laura.
Then just let me prepare some tea.
No, thank you. You do like my suit.
Oh, yes, very much. The jacket isn't too tight, is it? Does it rub against your throat?
No. Oh, because of the red circle, you mean?
Yes.
Well, it's an allergy made the circle on the neck.
An allergy to what?
Well, I guess you might say gold.
Min talked in a strange way, Will, and all she could talk about were bequests. It was spooky.
Min? Oh, I always found her pretty down to earth. Even after she married that good-for-nothing Clyde Wilkins. For your sake, I was sorry Min moved away, but nobody misses Clyde. Silent, disagreeable man. Is he working?
As a carpenter. She wants me to visit her next week.
What for? Next week?
Oh, for old time's sake. You know, I don't really want to go, but I feel obligated. Can you drive me up?
Why not? Real estate's slow right now, and Betty can handle anything that comes in. Sure. You name the day, I'll loaf around Cambridge.
Oh, thank you, Will. I really don't want to go.
Her visit upset you, didn't it?
Talk about death is always gloomy, telling me who gets what when she dies and where she's hidden her will, the money.
What? What's that?
Oh, I don't want to bore you with all that she said.
No, I'd like to hear. I'm not so sure you should pay her a visit. She sounds a little crazy.
Oh, wait till you hear.
By the way, how'd she get here? Drive?
No. I said goodbye and walked out with her, but there was no car in the driveway.
Bus? There are not many scheduled trips from Boston, Laura. She must have come by car.
Wait, isn't that funny? I have no idea how she got here.
Laura,
Yes, Will?
I work all day.
Oh, come on. You played golf this afternoon, Will. Don't try to fool me. Now, let me see the mail.
And you took a nap.
And why not? I missed the postman, I admit, but it's mostly junk mail. Well, look here. Look at the return address.
Carol Thompson. Who's she?
Min's married daughter.
Oh, sure. Carol. And married. She was a nice girl. Well, what does Carol have to say?
Probably thanking me for her mother's visit. Min's no writer. Let me see. Dear Mrs. Vere, as a dear friend of my mother, she would want you... No. Will.
What's the matter?
Read. Read what Carol says.
Friend of mother's would want... You know that she died on the 2nd of the month and was buried privately 2 days later. I am married and... Wait a minute. Min Wilkins died on the 2nd of the month, and this is the 15th, and you say she visited you 3 days ago?
She did. She sat right here in this living room, and she remembered liking it and talked about bequests. Oh, Will.
Now, take it easy. Catch your breath.
You don't believe me.
Well, how can I?
But, Will, it's true.
No, it can't be true, Laura. The woman was dead and buried 3 weeks ago. She couldn't have called on you just 3 days ago.
But she did. I can see her now sitting right there in that chair in her new check suit.
You dreamed it.
No, Will, I did not.
Darling, it had to be a dream or a nightmare or something.
Will, I could see her sitting there and talking in an odd way, preoccupied with death. I swear it's true, Will.
Now, makes sense, Laura. What you're saying is impossible to believe.
Will. Oh, my God. What am I going to do?
You're going to forget the whole thing. The bequests, Carol, Clyde Wilkins, all of it. Oh, we'd better talk to Lem Regan.
I don't need a doctor.
Okay, then forget what you dreamed.
I didn't dream it. Min Wilkins was here.
That takes care of the letter from Min's daughter.
Will, I need her address.
No. Now, please. I won't have you writing and upsetting her. Dispose of the subject. Now, let's forget it.
Carol?
Yes? What is it, Father?
Who telephoned? I have a right to know. I pay the bill. Who was it?
Mrs. Laura Veer.
What's that old busybody want? She called from Chatham?
Uh-huh.
I wish I'd answered. I'd tell her where to head in.
Oh, Mrs. Veer is an educated, kind woman. She was Mother's best friend, and she was always nice to me. Or have you forgotten?
What'd she want?
She thanked me for writing to her.
You did? What about?
Mother's sudden death. I've written to her other friends, too.
Less said about it, better.
I think she's coming up for a visit.
No, she isn't. I don't want to hear.
You don't have to see her. I will.
I thought you was going home. You got rid of all Min's clothes and her other junk.
I'll leave as soon as the movers have come and gone. The bedroom said I had as a girl. Mrs. Veer said Mother told her that I was to have it.
When did your mother say that? She ain't seen this stuck-up friend for years.
She saw her a few days ago. Mrs. Veer said Mother left a will.
Oh, yeah? Nice news to me. A will? That's got to be read out by a lawyer. She couldn't afford that.
What about the dining room set? It's an antique and Mother wanted me to have it.
So you say.
You're selling the house and moving into...
Yeah? Moving into where? Go ahead, say it. I know what you're thinking. Now, I don't want to hear no more about Miss Veer and your mother's will. When there isn't one, you grabbing this and that. Good night.
She described the suit I gave to Mother, the check suit. How could she know about that suit?
She couldn't. Your mother hadn't seen her for years.
Mother visited Mrs. Veer a few days ago.
Get out, Carol. Go home before I lose my temper.
Mrs. Veer swears she talked to Mother a few days ago.
Have you lost your mind? Your mother's been dead and buried for over 3 weeks. Let her rest in peace.
I don't see how she could.
As Samuel Johnson said to Boswell, it is still undecided whether or not there has ever been an instance of the spirit of any person appearing after death. All argument is against it, but all belief is for it. That may be the problem here. Did a woman 3 weeks dead visit a friend only a few days ago? We'll unravel the problem a little more when I return shortly. It's possible to have a dream which is so vivid that you would swear it happened, or that you knew it would happen. That's why a person says to himself, I know that this has happened to me. I know I've been here before. Or, that face is very familiar. Mrs. Veer had a visit from her old acquaintance, Mrs. Wilkins. Or was it a visitation? It had to be the latter. But who could believe Mrs. Veer?
Laura, I really wish you wouldn't go up to Lowell.
I have to. Will you still drive me up?
I don't have a choice, do I? Besides, now that you've talked to Carol, I don't want you going into that house alone. Wilkins is sure to be ugly.
I am not afraid of Clyde Wilkins.
You'd better be.
Oh? Why?
If you still insist that Min Wilkins came to visit...
She did. I didn't dream it, Will.
And you saw an apparition. The woman was dead, Laura.
But I don't believe in ghosts.
Neither do I, but say it was a ghost. Why did it appear to you?
I don't know. Unless it appeared to tell me something.
What do you think that might be?
Will, a warning of some kind?
Perhaps that men didn't die a natural death.
Will.
I mean it.
Min was murdered?
Do you know what caused the death? Did Carol tell you?
No.
Clyde Wilkins is a mean, devious man.
Will, but he'd never commit murder.
You can't say that about anyone, my dear. Now, here's my point. If men... Now, don't interrupt, please. If men appeared to you, it was for a purpose.
Well, all right.
She invited you to visit in Lowell.
Right.
Where you'd become entangled with Wilkins.
I'll just tell him about Min's visit.
He won't be as understanding as I am about what she said, Laura. That's why I'm going with you.
Will, you make me feel afraid.
Well, if Clyde murdered Min and you suspect him, you should be afraid. If he didn't, he'll still be abusive. Either way, it won't be a pleasant visit. That's why I'll ask Lem Regan to go with us.
Why a doctor?
He's also the official police doctor. And he has a permit to carry a gun.
Well, I must say, Laura, it's about as strange a story as I've ever heard.
Lem, it's the truth.
Well, let's say it's truth as you see it.
You doubt Min's appearance, Will?
Well, to be honest, and without meaning to offend my dear wife, of course. Don't you?
Well, I don't believe Min visited Laura because, realistically, it was impossible. Still, Laura insisted she did. And then there's the matter of the bequests.
I don't follow that.
Well, Laura's been very specific about them. What goes to this person and that, like that.
Well, maybe. But Laura's known men all their lives. Laura's always liked that sideboard. I'm sure she heard Min talk about what she wanted Carol to have.
A subconscious catalog of who gets what when she dies. Correction, now that Min is dead. You do agree with that, don't you, Laura?
That Min is dead? Yes. Carol said so. Now, say that Will is correct. No, I won't say it. I couldn't have known about that.
What?
Just skip it.
Have you remembered something else?
I'd rather not say.
Why not? It might be important.
I think it is.
Well, then...
No, I'll tell both of you later. For now, it's my secret.
Why are you being so mysterious?
Will, you've been indulging me, and Lem's just being polite. But he doesn't really believe that Min called on me. Well, you'll see. Both of you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll check the upstairs and the kitchen.
What was that all about?
You know something, Will? I'm convinced.
Well, I'm not. Nerves. Well, she had a bad scallop.
No. Laura's in good health, and there isn't a bad scallop anywhere around here. I'm convinced of something else. Your theory.
If you accept the mad premise of the visit, it could make sense. Remember Clyde Wilkins? Not a trustworthy man. He could have murdered her.
If she was murdered. We don't know, but I think that Laura does.
Carol, my dear.
Hello, Mrs. Vere. Come in. He's not here.
Thank you for seeing me, Carol.
Oh, I'm so glad you telephoned and came up. I'm fascinated by what you told me. My father wasn't, of course.
What a nice house Min had.
Did you drive up alone?
No, Will drove me. And, Dr. Regan, you remember him from Chatham?
Oh, sure. Why didn't they come in?
Well, if your father had been...
Oh, I get it. Your troops.
Will was afraid that...
Sure. Father would be sure to be nasty, but he wouldn't harm you.
Your father must think I'm deluded. Do you?
I don't know what to think. You can't have seen Mother in the past week.
Carol, I did. If you don't believe that, why did you permit me to come up?
Well, say it's because there's no way you could have known about that check suit. It was new. I bought it for her at Easter.
A patterned green check on gray wool with a pleated skirt and a jacket with small notched lapels.
That's it.
And a white blouse with a plunging neckline. Men look very nice. You have very good taste, Carol.
And you saw her. You must have. May I ask what you talked about?
Well, your mother did the talking.
Was she sad?
Yes. Strange, and yes, I thought she looked and sounded sad.
Oh, it's been hard for her. There's a neighbor, a widow.
Carol, let me ask you a question. Was your mother allergic to any kind of metal, say to gold?
Not that I know of.
Well, when she visited me, there was a red half circle around her neck. From a gold choker, she said.
A red half circle?
Angry looking. Can you explain it?
Not so you'll believe it, Mrs. Vera.
I am ready to believe anything. I even think I know what you're going to say. Did Min die an unnatural death, Carol?
She was murdered.
I thought so. Someone cut her throat.
Yes.
Your father?
I don't know. You didn't read about it? Oh, no, of course you didn't. We hussed it up as best we could. The verdict was suicide.
You don't believe that, Carol?
Oh, I'd like to, but no. Mother'd never do that, and that way. No. Someone murdered her.
If the police think that...
Oh, they asked a lot of questions, of course, and picked up one hoodlum for questioning.
The motive.
I know. My father and the neighbor woman, but I don't want to think that. He'd been a miserable husband to her, but murder, that's too much.
The widow could be one motive. And there's another, Carol.
What is it?
The will.
Oh, the bequest.
More than that.
Oh?
Much more than that. Now, I can't tell you until I've talked to my husband and to Dr. Regan.
Why not?
If your mother's secret became known, there could be more violence.
So you sneaked her in behind my back.
Your supper's on the kitchen table.
I told you I didn't want that Miss Via in my house.
How could I turn her away?
Easy. Tell her to go away.
Anything else? I'm leaving.
Did your movers strip the place?
I canceled them.
Is that so? Well, dandy. You don't want your bedroom set?
I don't want anything. I've seen the last of this prison and of you.
Dandy. That's gratitude.
Gratitude? You dare use that word after grinding Mother down to nothing? Treating her like a poor relation, leading your double life?
Watch your mouth, Carol.
What? You'll take care of me, too?
Don't tempt me.
You admit it.
I admit nothing.
You murdered Mother.
You fool. Who put such a notion into your head? That busybody, Miss Vere?
She saw the red half circle on Mother's neck.
She cut her own throat.
I don't believe it.
I don't care what you believe. Subject's closed.
Not if I have my way. Mother's will.
Oh, come off it. There is no will.
Yes, there is, and that's why. Night after night, you keep on searching the house from attic to cellar.
Go away, Carol.
And there's something else. Mrs. Vere said so. Some secret of Mother's.
What secret?
I don't know. She was afraid to tell me.
She'd better be. You tell that busybody if she ever shows up here again, I'll cut her throat.
I think you would. She knows that. That's why I think she'll go to the police.
Let her. She'll make a fool of herself.
Or have you arrested for murder.
Ah, there's Laura, Will.
Oh, I see her. Evening, my dear.
Hello, dear. Did you have any luck?
Well, thanks to Lamb, we had an audience with the police commissioner. And it was an audience.
We explained that as friends of Min Wilkins, we had our doubts about her sudden death.
Did you tell him about her visit to me?
No, my dear. Even if Lem and I are a little weak in the head and believe you, the commissioner never would. We skipped Min's visitation and talked hard facts.
What are they?
Well, on the 2nd of the month, Mrs. Wilkins was found in her kitchen with her throat cut.
Oh, who found her?
Clyde Wilkins.
Uh-huh, of course. Now, why didn't they arrest him?
Well, he has an alibi. He was at the Copper Penny Bar with a friend of his, Johnny Moe.
That doesn't mean anything. Now, when was she murdered?
Well, the police doctor places the time of death between 6 and 7 o'clock that night.
Uh-huh, so she was up and around. That's funny. Was there any sign of a struggle?
We asked that. No, it wasn't. The police are inclined to think that Min took her own life.
Well, I don't believe that.
I can't say I do either.
What strikes me as odd is why there were no signs of a struggle. Now, Min was awake and dressed. Where was her body found?
In her kitchen.
See, the person who murdered her must have been known to her. It wasn't a stranger. It had to be Clyde. He's a strong brute.
Yeah, I'd say Clyde, but the alibi...
An alibi can be bought, Lem.
Yeah. Well, it's a muddle. It is. The police are letting it die down.
Well, I'm not. Now, there's something I know that I haven't told you.
Let's have it.
Min had a hiding place somewhere in the house. I know where it is because she told me. And I know what she had hidden. The will and a considerable amount of cash hidden with it.
Which Clyde wanted to get his hands on.
Lem, does Clyde Wilkins know you? Would he recognize you?
I don't know. I doubt it. He never was a patient of mine, and I grew his mustache a year ago. So why?
Are you willing to do something illegal?
Laura, what a thing to ask.
You stay out of this, Will. I want to trap the person who murdered my friend.
Well, I'm for that.
The hidden will and the money, those two things are what somebody's afraid will be found by me.
I said you'd be in danger if you didn't drop this school investigation.
I know that. I admit that I was afraid about Clyde. Now it's Clyde and two others, Will. One of them murdered Min, and I want that person caught and charged.
We're following a trail which may lead to the person who murdered Minnie Wilkins. What's unusual is that the pursuer, Laura Veer, insists that Minnie visited her weeks after Minnie was dead and buried. Is that credible? Ours is an age of science, and we have dismissed the idea of ghosts. But legends persist, and perfectly normal persons have seen things, heard them, felt a chill wind in a closed room. So, we will go on with Act 3 shortly. What is a ghostly presence? Some say it's the thought shell of an earthbound mind. Or to simplify it, put it this way. It's a record left in the air, in space, by passions existing in the past. Some persons may have the ability to see apparitions to whom they appear and are very real. Some, like those who possess extrasensory perception, are receptive to those airborne passions existing in the past and can make them materialize. Well, so be it. That's what we're dealing with here. It is the next morning, and Dr. Lem Regan rings the doorbell of Clyde Wilkins' house.
Yeah? What you want?
Gas company. I come to read the meter.
Oh. Well, I'm just going off to work.
Oh, it won't take long.
All right, well, then come in and hurry it up.
I can close the door behind me.
Oh, none of that. I stay till you go.
Okay. The door to the basement.
There. Off this hallway. Haven't you been here before?
Oh, sure. The lady used to leave the downstairs basement door open, but it's locked, so I...
Okay, get it over with.
Hop in, Lem.
Duck down and get rid of that jacket, Lem.
All right. Oh.
Everything go all right?
Yeah, it worked perfectly.
You found the hiding place.
I'll never understand how you knew where it was, Laura, but I found it and planted your note. Now, what next?
Well, I think I know what's going to happen.
Not another visit from an apparition.
No, this is just common sense. You'll see. I want to get to a telephone and speak to Carol.
I hope she'll cooperate.
She will. You can bet your boots Carol wants her mother avenged.
Well,
Well, what?
I never thought I'd see you again.
I'd like to speak to you. Okay if I come in?
Come ahead.
Where's Miss Veer?
How should I know? Back in Chatham, I suppose. What do you want to know?
I wish you'd talk to her for me.
No way. You hate her.
No, I don't. I only said she's a busybody, and she is. But I got to find something out. She said there was a will. That your mother had some things written down about...
Bequests. Yes, you didn't believe her.
The old frump knows something.
What's so important about the will? Keep everything for yourself. Maybe the widow will want them.
There's money there, Carol.
Where?
Your mother squirreled away money somewhere in the house. Probably where she hid the will.
So that's what you've been looking for. Not the will, the money. And you want Mrs. Veer to tell you where to look. That's the last thing she'd do.
She'd tell you.
Maybe she would. Or maybe she's already told the police.
Huh? What for?
It's an unsolved murder. But the police don't give up. They'll get the person who murdered Mother.
I'll give you half the money, Carol.
Half of what? You don't even know if there is money or how much.
Min got a chunk from your grandfather. Maybe $7,500. And she hid away maybe another $2,000 or $2,500. You could use $5,000. So could I.
She wouldn't leave it to you.
The money's mine.
We'll see about that.
You won't even get into the house.
The police can.
Why do you keep bringing up the police?
Do you think they're satisfied that someone unknown murdered Mother?
Carol, look. Half the money, and you can have all that broken down furniture. You call Miss Veer. There's cash money somewhere in the house.
Your dowry for the widow.
Oh, lay off. We're friends, is all.
Oh, it's nice to have one, isn't it?
You are a mighty bitter person. It's not natural.
I think the shoe's on the other foot. I care about the murder. You only care about that money. I hope it's never found.
I'll find it all right, without any help from Veer or from you.
You remember Mr. Veer, dear?
Oh, of course. Hi, Mr. Veer.
How attractive you are. This Dr. Regan?
Oh, of course. I remember the poison oak.
My goodness, that was many years ago.
Carol, please sit down.
Well, I wondered if I'd hear from you again, Mrs. Veer. You were so mysterious the last time we talked.
Yes, I was. It's dangerous to suggest that someone is a murderer.
I did tell my father you thought maybe he'd murdered my mother.
Someone did. We know that. I want to catch that person. But we need your help.
I'll do anything.
Now, you won't be in danger, Carol. Dr. Regan's a police official, and we've spoken to the police in Boston and in Lowell. We're cooperating with them.
My father has an alibi for the night of the murder, but so is Johnny Moe.
Well, we know that, Carol, but somebody's guilty, and Mrs. Veer has worked out a scheme to trap whoever did it.
It was the money, wasn't it?
Yes, your mother hid a substantial amount of cash, and we know where it is. I know it's hard to believe, but your mother told me about the hiding place.
And I confirmed it this morning and left a note in the hiding place.
You did?
Now, Laura, from the beginning, tell Carol what we wanted to do.
I'm going to tell you where the money is hidden.
But that's just what my father wants to know.
He came to see me this noon, and he wants me to talk to you about... Of course. Now, listen carefully. Everything depends on you, Carol. You have to give a performance. Depending on how well you perform, we'll not only recover the money, we'll trap a killer.
Well, my unnatural daughter, I thought you never want to see me again.
I don't.
Then run along. I'm going out to eat.
You don't care about the money?
What's that? Come in. Well?
You wanted me to telephone Mrs. Veer.
You did? You come to your senses?
She said she'd tell me where the $10,000 are hidden if you'd make me a promise and keep it.
My word.
She doesn't think so.
What's the promise the old bat wants me to make?
Can I trust you?
What a question. I'm your father.
$10,000 is a big nest egg, and with the sale of the house...
What do you want? I already offered you half the money if we found it. You don't get no more.
I want your help to find out who murdered Mother.
What are you talking about? That's up to the police, and they've dropped the investigation.
Oh, no, they haven't. Someone who knew her smashed her on the head and cut her throat and left.
Johnny Moe and me was at the Copper Penny.
From what time on?
Well, you read it in the papers. What is all this? Why are you raking it all up?
Who got to the Copper Penny first? You and Johnny didn't come in together.
Well, so what?
Did you know that a neighbor of the widow's saw Johnny's car in her driveway around 5 o'clock?
That's a lie.
You don't know about the widow and Johnny? The handsome Johnny who's 10 years younger than you are?
That won't work, kid. Johnny was with me from 5:30 on. Now, you listen to me. The widow's a good woman. I'm going to marry her.
You mean you're going to buy her? Why would she pick you when there's Johnny?
Watch it. You think you're smart. Your education? Yes. But you're dumb, Carol. Real dumb.
That slap in the face is nothing. You tell me where that money is, or I'll wring your neck.
Not cut it.
Where's the money hidden? Tell me, or so help me.
All right. But I have to show you.
Tell me where it is. I can find it.
No, not until you promise to put up half the money as a reward to find the murderer.
You're crazy.
I mean it. Unless I tell you where it is, you'll never find it. And if you kill me, you'll never know.
Okay. 5,000 for the reward. I don't mind. Nobody'll ever collect it. Now, talk.
When he slapped Carol, I almost opened the door.
He's a dirty brute. He'll break. You got your revolver, Lamb?
Yeah, ready. There was a good guess about Johnny Moe. Oh, shh. Not a sound. They can't see us.
Looks like a warehouse down here. Oh, there he is.
All right. Now, where's the hiding place? Come on.
Let go of my arm.
Look here, I don't break it. Where is it?
Lift down that box up there.
What? That's an old Christmas tree stand. Busted. Should have been thrown out years ago.
That's where the money is.
All right, I got it. Cut the string. Oilskin bag.
It's in there. Here, let me...
Take your hands off. Look, Carol. The money.
What's that envelope?
Huh? Oh, she's written on it. For Carol. Birth certificates and will. Junk. Here.
How much is there?
Buckets. Wouldn't her old man spin in his grave if he saw me now? His money, and it's mine.
This envelope, it's got a note in it. To whom it may concern. I expect to die a violent death. Clyde, Johnny Moe and the widow plan to kill me for this money. Clyde won't do it. He's yellow. It will be Johnny or the widow who does it. The one that don't have an alibi. Clyde is a dumb fool. The widow is Johnny's woman. They'll double-cross him.
Give me that! Don't move, Clyde.
What?
I'm a police official. Dr. Regan, hand over that piece of paper.
Laura, you
murdered Min.
No, honest, no. Me and Johnny...
Have alibis, and that leaves only one person who could have murdered Min. Your neighbor. The widow.
Was she? No? How did me know?
The police have her in custody, Mr. Wilkins. And experts are searching her house and examining her clothing for bloodstains. You'd better go.
The three of you conspired to commit this crime, and all of you will go to prison for life.
Thanks to an apparition. The apparition of Min Wilkins, who visited Mrs. Vere, who's now avenged her foul murder.
Perhaps in time, the three who conspired to murder Min Wilkins would have been apprehended. But passing time covers events with the dust of fading memories, and an unsolved murder would have been forgotten, except for that apparition. Min came back from the grave to arouse her friend Laura Vere. A story of the macabre. I'll return shortly. We've come full circle from the appearance of a specter to the arrest of a murderous trio because Laura Vere possessed information that was impossible for her to attain. How did she acquire it? Out of thin air. Say she was attuned to it. All we know is that Mrs. Vere was avenged. Our cast included Ann Petoniak, Robert Dryden, Catherine Byers, and Joe Silver. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. And now, a preview of our next tale.
Then I walked home, and it's only a couple of blocks. You can ask Jerry.
Jerry? Jerry's a receiver for stolen goods, a fence, a dope pusher. He and Joe must have been together in one shady deal after another. How can you believe Jerry?
If there's anything I can do to help catch this wild animal...
Ah, shut up.
That killed that saint who was my wife.
You killed her. You killed her.
All right, Joe, that's all.
That's all.
You mean I can go? Just be available for questioning in case you need it.
He's walking out. You can't do that, Lieutenant. He's the killer. Don't let him get away with it. You can't. You can't.
Hey, what is it? What's the matter?
He's going to get away with it. He's going to get away with murder.
You know, I can hear you screaming all the way out front. Get a hold of yourself.
He's getting away with murder.
No.
No. He has to pay for it. Somebody has to make him pay for it.
Radio Mystery Theater was sponsored in part by Contact, the 12-hour cold capsule. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams. CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall with an out-of-the-ordinary story, the kind I enjoy most because its roots are buried in the past. Sometimes centuries go by before a trait emerges to characterize a person. The argument about environment and inheritance goes on endlessly. One authority insists that how you live is more important than who you are. I'm not qualified to take sides, but like most of you, I think that a person, the essential person, is the result of both. Not equally, perhaps, but that's for you to decide after you meet Gordon Davis, a middle-aged, well-to-do manager of an American bank in Honolulu.
I can't explain it, Chung-Li. The explanation lies hidden in your mind. That is why you imagine you saw that open grave.
Our mystery drama, The Silent Witness, was written especially for Mystery Theater by Roy Windsor and stars Ralph Bell. It is sponsored in part by Buick Motor Division and X-Lax. I'll be back shortly with Act One. Each of us is unique. That's obvious, I suppose, but I've often thought about how different one of us is from another. Within a family, no two persons are alike. I'll even include twins. In one pair that I know, Susan is a dancer in a Paris chorus line. Paula has entered a convent. How do you explain that? Same early environment, same background, but completely different in points of view, interests, and goals. That's why Gordon Davis is... But let's meet him in his Honolulu home.
Wilson?
Yes, Mr. Davis?
There's his taxi, right on time. His name is Blessing, Tony Blessing.
Right, sir.
You chaps set out from New York. I hope he works out. Not our first trainee, eh, Wilson?
No, sir.
Well, I'll chat with him until you announce dinner. Is the wine chilled?
Yes, sir. And I set out cocktail glasses and canapes on the veranda.
Good. Well, show the young man in and bring him out. I'll ice the glasses.
Good evening, Mr. Blessing. Right this way, sir.
Oh, thank you.
Welcome to Honolulu, Mr. Blessing. Please sit down.
Oh, thank you, sir. Wow. The view is spectacular.
Yes, it is lovely. Will you have a rum punch?
Rum punch will be fine.
Two, Wilson.
Right away, sir.
Been in Hawaii before?
No, this is my first visit.
It's hardly a visit.
Right. And the way I feel... Oh, thank you, Wilson. The way I feel already, I think I'd like to stay here forever.
Yes, I felt the same way when I was sent out, and I've been here 27 years. Hawaii is a paradise island. Intoxicating in many ways.
I won't let Honolulu's magic lull me to sleep. For one thing, I don't play golf. Besides, I'm engaged, and Jill has joined me here in a few days. And if you think I'll work out, Jill and I will get married and live here.
Good. Marriage, I'm told, is a settling influence. I don't know from experience because I'm just a fussy old bachelor.
Dinner is served, Mr. Davis.
Thank you, Wilson. We'll be right along. After we close the bank tomorrow, if you have nothing better to do, I'll show you the city.
Oh, thank you very much. I'd like to do that.
Including our American cemetery.
Ooh, that sounds kind of grim.
It will graphically make my point about the danger of succumbing to the charms of old Hawaii. One of your predecessors is buried there.
Oh?
A fine young man named Murdoch. Very promising, but he succumbed to the allure of the island. And after 6 months, he drank himself to death. It saddened all of us.
And you visit his grave from time to time?
Oh, yes, quite often. The cemetery is restful. His gravestone reminds me that life is transient, after all. It is to be enjoyed, not abused. If you will remember that, you can have a glorious life here. Otherwise...
I understand. Don't be lured into overindulgence.
Yes, exactly. Beauty can be an opiate. Concentrate on your work and remember Murdoch. And now, let us go on into dinner.
Davis. Prompt as usual. Join me.
Hello, Chung-Li. Anything special for lunch?
Oh, here at the outpost, as you know, the menu varies no more than our even climate. Monday means squid.
Well, I think not. A long travel with me. Did you have a pleasant weekend?
Yes, one day is like another. My son and his family paid us a visit. His young boy is distracting. He is determined to become the first Chinese-American baseball star. I pray that it is soon.
How old is he?
9. And each time he visits us, he breaks a window. It is a joy to say goodbye to him. And you? Did Mr. Blessing arrive?
Yesterday.
Will he do?
I hope so. He's personable and intelligent. You'll meet him. Then if you agree with my judgment of him, I'll propose him for membership in the outpost.
Oh, we'll gladly co-sponsor him. More and more, the club becomes a retreat for the elderly. It needs new members. The continuity of life is our immortality. A new generation succeeds ours, or life stagnates.
Well, I'm not quite ready to be placed on a shelf, Chungley.
But do you not retire soon?
Oh, I could retire now, but I'm only 57. I'll close my desk when I'm 60.
Unless you open another in Hong Kong.
Yes, that might happen, but I hope not. My roots are here in Honolulu. There is nothing to compare with our lovely Hawaii.
You have lost your ambition to its charm.
Yes, perhaps. I cautioned Blessing last night.
You still remember Murdoch, poor man.
Yes.
Chinese know that indulgence, like the hunger of a ravenous dog, is never satisfied, and that excess is self-destructive.
Well said, John.
Unlike Murdoch, you have led an exemplary life. I have known you almost since the day you arrived from New York.
Yes, by ship.
You have never been back.
I have no real ties there, Chungley. One sister with a disagreeable husband.
If you should be transferred to Hong Kong, you would be missed.
Well, it may not happen. If it does, I'd leave, of course, and, well, Hong Kong, like Honolulu, is a remarkable city. Perhaps that is where I'd retire.
And not return here?
Well, perhaps not.
But you just said your roots are here. So are your memories, my friend.
Yes, and one of them is still green.
Is it regrettable to you, Davis, that you didn't marry her?
No. It would have been disastrous.
For you?
Yes. The scandal would have been ruinous. Today, it is different. Back then, it would have cost me my position.
And you try to find peace when you meditate in the American cemetery. Is that not so? You go there often, I know.
I'm going there this afternoon with Blessing.
On the pretext of showing him the grave of poor Murdoch?
No, I want Blessing to succeed. Advice is not as effective as an example, which is drawn from a gravestone.
And what advice do you draw from the gravestone of Mrs. Bromley?
A man who is subservient to infatuation has lost his reason. She was a married woman, Chungley.
And subsequently, like a flower exposed to snow, she withered away and died.
And I chose to follow my career. I have never talked about her except to you, Chungley. And Blessing told me that he's engaged and that the young woman, Jill, I believe he said, will arrive in a few days. And then if he sees a future here, they'll marry and settle down. Maybe that's what reawakened my memory of the past.
Do not dwell on what you remember. The past is a funeral gone by.
It seems like yesterday.
It was 20 years ago, and her daughters are now grown women. I recall that George Drumley took them back to the States. I wonder what became of them. Wasn't one of them named Jill?
Yes, Chungley. The older girl was named Jill.
It's very attractive, Mr. Davis. Neat and well kept.
Thank you. Tony, if I may.
Oh, certainly, sir.
And no, drop this. No need for it. At the bank, I'm Mr. Davis, but away from it, my name is Gordon. All right?
Sure.
Yes, I'm proud of this cemetery.
Proud? Well, that's an unusual word.
Oh, yes, but appropriate. As you can see, it's in a valuable part of the city. About 2 years ago, an attempt was made to relocate it, but I fought the developer, and with the prestige of the bank behind me, I won. So here, and still in peace, rest the bones of the missionaries, long dead, and many members of our American colony.
Meaning those born in the States?
Yes, of course, because all of us here are Americans, you know.
And this is the final resting place of Willard Murdoch?
Yes.
Why wasn't his body sent back to his home?
Because among his few papers was a request that he be buried in Honolulu.
Ah, I see.
He was well liked, and we gave him quite an elaborate funeral. His family bought the gravestone.
And he died from overindulgence?
He lived beyond his means. Remember that, and remember what Now, who has died?
Pardon?
There. It's a new grave.
It is?
Well, don't you see that hole in the ground? What else could it be? And there's a gravedigger. I must find out who died.
Gravedigger? What the devil? I must need glasses. Or is he seeing things?
Good evening, Mr. Davis. I trust you had a pleasant day, sir.
Who died, Wilson? What American has died?
Well, I know of none, sir. Well, the evening paper...
No. I walked Mr. Blessing through the cemetery half an hour ago, and 2 men were digging a grave. I must find out who died.
Well, may I fix you a rubber swizzle, sir?
Yes, Wilson. I can't understand it. Make some inquiries, Wilson. Phone the newspapers and the graveyard manager, although he's probably gone home for the night.
Your drink, sir.
Oh, thank you.
By the by, sir, Mr. Blessing telephoned shortly before you returned.
Oh? What for, did he say?
To inquire how you were.
How I am? Well, you can see how I am. Why would he inquire about how I am?
He hoped that the tour around the city hadn't tired you out, and also to thank you.
Well, that's odd. I'm in the best of health. Are you concealing something, Wilson?
No, sir.
There's a peculiar expression on your face.
Oh, well, I'm sorry, sir. If you'll excuse me, I'll make those telephone calls.
Yes, please do. How strange.
How strange indeed. Does Tony Blessing need glasses, or has Mr. Davis' mind played a trick on him? Almost 100 years ago, Oscar Wilde wrote that imagination is a result of heredity. It is simply concentrated race experience. There's that word heredity again. I mentioned it earlier, and Oscar Wilde supports its importance in the makeup of a man. Is imagination also an illusion? We'll find out when I return with Act 2. The mind plays tricks on us. From what Tony Blessing said about Mr. Davis seeing things, it would seem that he saw something that wasn't there. But an open grave? According to definition, an hallucination is the perception of objects with no reality. Is that what happened to Gordon Davis? It's the next morning.
Shall I serve breakfast now, or will you first see Mr. Luke, sir?
Luke? He's here?
Well, I reached him early this morning, and he said he'd look in on his way to the cemetery.
Oh, that's very thoughtful of him. Yes, ask him to come in and bring another cup, please. He might like a cup of coffee.
Very good, sir. He will see you now, Mr. Luke.
All right.
Will you have a cup of coffee?
Oh, sure, thanks.
Yes, well, go right in, Mr. Luke.
Okay.
Good morning, Mr. Luke.
Oh, morning.
Sit down. You will have some coffee?
Oh, yes, sir. Wilson asked me.
And did he tell you why I wanted to talk with you?
Oh, something about a new grave. Is that right, sir?
Yes. You know my interest in the American cemetery.
Oh, yes, sir. All of us do. We keep it real nice, thanks to you. Nothing's run down, and we place fresh flowers on that one grave every week.
Yes, it always looks well cared for. I want it kept that way.
I understand, Mr. Davis.
Your coffee, Mr. Luke.
Oh, thank you. Now, about that new grave, Mr. Davis.
Mr. Blessing, he's my new assistant at the bank. Blessing and I strolled through the cemetery yesterday afternoon, and 2 men were digging a grave. I spoke to them, but they spoke only Chinese, so we could not communicate.
Well, where was this?
It's about 100 feet from the gravel path and close to the plot marked Willoughby. The one with the Santa birds on top of the upright slab.
Oh, yeah, I know it. And 2 Chinese were digging a fresh grave there.
I pointed it out to Blessing and went over to it.
Mr. Blessing saw it too, huh?
Do you question what we saw, Mr. Luke?
Well, begging your pardon, sir. Yes, I do.
Why?
Well, because the last grave we dug there was for old Mr. Appleton, and that was over a month ago.
Oh, you must be mistaken, Mr. Luke. I saw a newly dug grave, and I spoke to the 2 Chinese gravediggers.
Well, sir, I won't question what you think you saw, but I never heard of these Chinese gravediggers, and I swear to you, in the entire cemetery, well, there isn't a newly dug grave.
Good morning, Mr. Davis.
Come in, Tony. Please sit down. We have to have a talk.
Oh, that sounds ominous. If it's about the requested loan for the beach club...
No. It's nothing to do with business. Where do you think I went after breakfast?
Well, I have no idea.
To the cemetery with Mr. Luke, the manager.
Oh?
Remember the newly dug grave we saw?
Yes, of course, sir.
There isn't one. Why did you pretend that you'd also seen it?
Well, I didn't want to embarrass you, sir.
It's a very strange experience. How would you explain it?
I can't. I mean, a doctor or a psychiatrist might be able to. I've heard of persons hallucinating, of course. Drug addicts have hallucinations. But you look in good health, Mr. Davis.
I am. And why would I experience an hallucination?
Well, I don't suppose it's an uncommon experience.
By the way, would you have lunch with me today?
Yes, thank you.
I want to introduce you to the Outpost. It's a very nice private club. Inexpensive, and the food's quite good. You might just want to become a member sometime.
All right.
And I want to introduce you to Chung Leung. He's about my best friend, and he's a very good customer at the bank. Perhaps the legendary wisdom of the East can explain that hallucination of mine.
The Chinese do not think that a hallucination is abnormal. If a person will meditate, he can discover the cause of an illusion.
But what could have caused me to see an open grave?
A preoccupation with the death, my friend. You are a constant frequenter of the cemetery.
You make it sound morbid. I find rest and peace there.
If you will meditate to discover why you saw that open grave, you will learn the reason. You may know it now. Turn away from it. Let it sink to the very bottom of your mind.
That's what I intend to do, Chung Li. Perhaps I should take a few weeks off.
Oh, the change of scene, like rain after drought, refreshes a man's mind. You will go to Hong Kong?
Yes, I'll take a steamer and pay a visit to old Morrison. Tony can carry on for me here.
Jill!
Darling.
Oh, let me look at you. May I say fabulous?
You better. How do you like my hometown? Don't you love it?
I never want to leave it. Hey, how was the flight?
Just fine.
Hey, will you marry me?
I suppose. I only bought a one-way ticket.
Okay. Pick a church. I'm settling into the job at the bank, and I like Mr. Davis very much. Hey, let's get married tonight.
Oh, you're wild.
No, I'm not. Well, then you won't have to check into the hotel.
You're too much. No, I'm going to spend my first night in Honolulu in bed alone.
Okay. And I'll find myself some cute little native girl.
Just you try it, my sweet. And I'll provide a simple burial for you in the American cemetery.
Is there anything more, Mr. Davis? A glass of brandy? Assure you of a good night's sleep, sir.
You're very kind, Wilson. Have you spoken again with Tony Blessing?
No, sir.
The two of you were worried about me, weren't you? Remember I asked about that peculiar expression on your face?
Yes, sir. You did worry us, and Mr. Luke was...
Yes, Mr. Luke. You should have seen his eyes when I said I'd seen that open grave. Well, there is no open grave, Wilson. I had an hallucination. Not uncommon, I'm told, and no cause for anxiety.
Yes, well, I'm very glad, sir.
Yes, so am I. In a way, a very unsettling experience.
Well, a good night's rest, and you'll be like new tomorrow morning.
I hope so. And, Wilson, I'm going on a trip for a few weeks.
Oh, yes, sir?
To Hong Kong to visit Mr. Morrison at our branch there.
Well, the holiday sounds like a fine idea.
And, why don't you close up shop and take a vacation of your own, eh?
I thank you, sir.
Well, good night, Wilson. It's early, I know, but I don't want to be disturbed. If anyone telephones, just say that I'm away, eh?
Yes, sir. Good night. 7 in the morning as usual.
7 sharp. Good night. That feels good. Hong Kong. Where we planned. What the devil?
Thank you for the flowers, Gordon.
Hello.
Of course.
I must be out of my head.
No, you're not, Gordon. I've tried many nights to speak with you. Haven't you felt that?
I fought against thinking about you, Helen.
Why, Gordon?
Because it's futile. You died 20 years ago.
And I could be lying next to you.
No.
Right now.
No. It's impossible.
Has your career been worth it, Gordon? What do you see when you sit on your veranda, night after night, and look over the city with its lights winking like fireflies?
I've never forgotten you. And I place flowers on your grave every week.
I loved you very deeply.
Then why, when your husband left you, did you take up with one dissolute after another? You became an unfit mother and lost your children to him. Why?
Because you disclaimed me. And I loved only you.
You became common, vulgar, drunken.
I wanted to forget and to die. If you had spoken one kind word to me.
The resulting scandal would have ruined me, Helen. You should have left the island with George. Instead, you chose to stay here and to die.
I am content. Now. I've never stopped loving you. I need you still.
That's an absurd thing to say. I'm sorry about the past, but I don't regret the decision I made all those years ago. Yesterday I had an hallucination. And tonight a visitation by a what? A ghost? Or are you in my mind? I'm leaving Hawaii as soon as I've made my arrangements.
I know.
There is one thing you don't know. And I don't intend to have you find it out.
I know what that is too, Gordon. Good night, my dear. Good night.
Oh, good Lord. Oh, good Lord, what a nightmare. I'm covered with perspiration. Helen... I've lost touch with reality. I'm possessed.
An old proverb holds that a guilty conscience needs no accuser. When you close your eyes at night to go to sleep, conscience comes awake. Here is Mr. Gordon Davis beset by a decision he made years ago to sacrifice love for a banking career, which has been highly successful. But what he did to Helen Drumley still haunts him. I'll return shortly with Act 3. Let's not fool ourselves. That small inner voice that each of us has within him speaks the truth. If the voice is positive, so are we. If, however, the voice incessantly reminds you of sin against another, it can, without question, affect your well-being. That's why, in prayer, we ask for forgiveness and hope that it will be granted. The next morning, Tony raps on Mr. Davis' door.
It's a lovely bank, Tony. Really very attractive.
Good morning, Mr. Davis.
Good morning.
I want you to meet my wife-to-be, Jill Trumbull. Jill, Gordon Davis.
Why... Well, welcome to Honolulu, Miss Drumley. You brighten my old office. Please, sit down.
Thank you.
And, congratulations to you both.
Thank you. We're getting married on Saturday, in the church where Jill was christened.
How very nice.
I was born in Honolulu, Mr. Davis. So even though I've not been back here since I was 4, I am a Kamani now. A native born.
Oh, yes, of course. And your parents?
They're both dead, I'm sorry to say. My mother's buried in the American cemetery. My father died last year. They were divorced long ago. My sister and I got the impression that, well, that there was another man. My mother was a beautiful woman. I've got to track down that little mystery.
Yes. Well, I wish both of you happiness.
May I ask a favor, Mr. Davis? Would you consider being my best man at the wedding?
I'd like nothing better, but I'm leaving Friday on the steamer for Hong Kong. Otherwise,
Of course, I remember. Well, thank you. I'll get back to my desk.
And I'm going to hunt for a place for us to live. Goodbye, Mr. Davis.
Yes. Goodbye.
My friend, distress lines your face. Are you ill?
No, Chung-Li. What sank to the bottom of the ocean has come to the surface. The young woman Tony's brought over to marry is Jill Drumley.
The daughter? Oh, how unfortunate.
It's a hideous coincidence.
Oh, the long arm of fate.
And last night I had a nightmare. Or saw a ghost. Helen Drumley appeared and spoke to me. I'm on the verge of collapse, Chung-Li.
Did Jill Drumley identify you?
No. Drumley never talked to his daughters about Honolulu or what happened here. She knows nothing about her mother and me, but she will.
Old acquaintances. Perhaps she will find out. Yet nothing ever was proved. Drumley's accusations were suspicions. And your friends were unsuspecting.
We were very circumspect.
Yes, you loved her.
I still do. But Drumley would not divorce her.
Or you would have married her.
I don't know. My position is...
Yes, to the bank. And she loved you.
Yes.
A man has the choice of beginning love, but not of ending it.
There were men in her life after me, Chung-Li.
You say that to ease your conscience, my friend.
The situation is intolerable. How can I face Tony every working day? It's an impossible situation. I'll go away for good.
Where will you go?
I don't know. I'll take early retirement.
Is young Blessing qualified to replace you?
Except for experience, yes.
I will miss you, Gordon Davis.
Fate You said fate is capricious.
What is written is written.
Davis and I stopped you the other day, but I didn't read the name on the gravestone. Helen Drumley. Born April 9th, 1918. Died December 1st, 1957. Only 37, Jill. How tragic.
The year I was 4, my father took us back to the United States. Should we sit on this bench for a while, Tony?
Of course. Lovely flowers, aren't they?
You know what else I did today? Are you slaved away?
Besides visiting the church and meeting the minister and finding a flat for us?
I visited the public library, and I read back issues of the newspaper from 1950 right up to Mother's obituary.
Oh? Why?
To find a clue to the person who broke my mother's heart.
I see.
And guess what I found?
Go on.
A society gossip column intimating that my parents were about to split because of an attractive and successful young banker.
Oh, like me.
Don't joke, I'm serious. Who could that young banker have been? Can you guess?
Oh, good evening.
Hello?
I'm just strolling through, are you?
No, not exactly. My mother is buried here.
Oh, you're the daughter, miss.
Yes, I'm Jill Drumley. Who are you?
Oh, Luke. I'm the manager of the cemetery. Oh, been here for years. I remember your mother. Beautiful woman. You look just like her, Miss Drumley.
Thank you. Her grave has been well kept.
Oh, we take good care of the entire cemetery, and we're well paid for it. Oh, Mr. Davis sees to that. He's the American banker. Just about the most prominent man in the city. Gordon Davis?
Yes.
This cemetery is kind of a hobby of his, if you know what I mean.
No, I'm not sure I do.
Well, to hear it's a little bit of the United States. I mean, we're all Americans here, to be sure, but this plot of land, Americans buried in it long before we became a state. Mr. Davis likes to see it kept up as part of history. Well, that's about as much as I know.
And the beautiful flowers.
Oh, I put them on Miss Drumley's grave once a week.
Oh, and is that part of the perpetual care?
Oh, no, miss. They're provided by Mr. Davis.
They are? What? Do you know why?
Oh, can't say that I do. Well, don't stay too long. I close the gates at 5:30.
Gordon Davis.
What are we going to do, Tony?
Sit down, Wilson. I have bad news.
Well, I'm sorry to hear it, sir.
I'm going away for good.
You're leaving Hawaii permanently, Mr. Davis. Well, where are we off to? Hong Kong?
No, Wilson, not Hong Kong, and I'm going alone.
Oh, well, it is a blow, sir. Have I...
Oh, no, certainly not. You've been invaluable.
Well, then, may I ask...
You've been with me since 1952?
That is right, sir.
Mr. Blessing is being married Saturday.
Yes?
To a young woman newly arrived from New York. Her name is Jill Drumley.
Good heavens.
It's an unbearable situation.
Oh, yes, I can see that.
I killed her mother.
But hardly, sir. Isn't that melodramatic? Could not have married her because she could not obtain a divorce.
Because I did not want to be named in the suit and risk losing my position. I loved her dearly, Wilson. Why didn't I risk my position for her happiness and mine?
Well, I can't answer those questions, Mr. Davis.
Oh, but I can. Because I love the bank. Can you imagine anything more preposterous? I love the bank. The balance sheets, the interest charges, the entire orderly, monstrous, calculating business. And my life reflects it. I'm nothing more than a cipher. And a fraud.
But after Mr. Drumley did divorce his wife...
Oh, by then I had rejected her. She changed. My moment with her had passed. But she still haunts me.
I am very sorry, Mr. Davis. But you look completely tuckered out. I hope that someplace you will find peace.
Thank you. Don't worry about yourselves, Wilson. I'll give you a year's salary.
Oh, sir, that's too generous.
Oh, I can afford it. Thank you for listening to me, my old friend. Now I'll go up to bed and hope to sleep.
He destroyed my father's marriage. I wish he were dead.
What do you want me to do, darling?
Confront him and quit.
Will you listen to reason? It's irrational to make accusations without proof.
What about those newspaper reports?
Gossip.
All right, what about the weekly flowers he places on her grave? Why, out of all the persons buried there, would he select my mother's grave?
Well, Davis may have loved your mother. Say that he did. She was a beautiful woman, and many men may have loved her.
Wait,
no, okay, don't interrupt. Did your father ever accuse Davis or any other man of adultery?
No, not that I know of.
Did your mother ever profess loving Davis or any other man?
But how would I know?
Well, you don't. You can't hate Davis just because of a rumor or because of the flowers. Now, he's a disciplined, meticulous kind of man who might have adored your mother, but would have thought of telling her so.
But then why did she die when she was only 37 years old? Tell me that.
Honey, I haven't the vaguest, and it's so far in the past. Can't you forget it?
No. I have to find out why my mother died of a broken heart.
And who, may I ask, handed you that hackneyed old phrase?
My father. That's all he'd ever say about my mother. He said it sadly, as if, in a way, it was partly his fault.
Well, Mr. Luke, you're up very early.
Can I see Mr. Davis?
Well, I don't wake him until 7, and that's not for almost half an hour.
Well, I don't quite know what to do, Wilson.
All right, what may I ask?
Well, you know the other day, what he saw in the cemetery?
No, the newly dug grave. Yes, I know about it.
There wasn't any grave.
Yes, we know that.
Or grave diggers.
Well, what are you getting at, Mr. Duke?
I saw them.
You saw the grave diggers? When? Well, certainly not this morning.
Last night. I was closing the gates and I saw them. I yelled and went back toward them and they vanished. Then I went back to the path and I saw them again. I couldn't sleep. So an hour ago, just about sunrise, I went over to the cemetery and opened the gate.
And?
There were no grave diggers. But guess what there was?
I'd rather not.
A newly dug grave.
You actually saw it?
Sure, I saw it. I didn't imagine it.
Mr. Davis did the other day.
I know he did. But this time there was no whatever. It's a grave. And nobody's died. And nobody's ordered me to dig. Well, maybe Mr. Davis knows about it. That's why I came by.
Pour yourself a cup of coffee. I'll wake him up. And that is how you found him, Wilson? Yes, Mr. Trunkley. Fallen between his desk and his chair.
And this is his letter of resignation.
And you, Miss Jill Drumley?
Yes? May I ask how you know?
I know your mother, and the resemblance is marked.
What did the doctor say, Wilson?
A massive cerebral hemorrhage, sir. The ambulance will be here shortly.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I've only known him a short time, but I respected him and I'd grown fond of him.
He was my good friend. He had a premonition of death.
That hallucination about the new grave?
It has been dug, Mr. Blessing.
What?
Mr. Rook confirms it. It was dug last night.
I don't understand. Who ordered a grave to be dug?
No one.
Begging your pardon, that just doesn't make sense.
It does to me. I'm convinced, don't ask me why, that Gordon Davis and my mother loved each other. He turned away, and she died of a broken heart. His conscience killed him. He willed his burial.
But who dug the grave? It takes a couple of live men with spades to dig a grave.
Are you certain, Mr. Blessing?
Another phenomenon? To be practical, yes. To dig a grave, you need a man or two with tools for digging. A spade. So, was Mr. Luke deluded? He swore that he saw a newly dug grave. Why might he have been deluded? Because Mr. Davis' troubled conscience forced itself into the minds of others so that they, too, could foretell his fate? And was the grave dug? Oh, surely it was there, without anyone being conscious of it. Well, these are truly inscrutable questions. I'll have a further comment when I return shortly. In the simplest terms, conscience, whether you heed it or not, is our guide. When we go against its dictates, we begin to accumulate a mind filled with already made decisions which, throughout our lives, are always there to haunt us. As Thomas Brown wrote 300 years ago, there is another man within me that's angry with me. It's conscience, of course. The silent witness. Our cast included Ralph Bell, Marion Seldes, Lloyd Battista, and Earl Hammond. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. Radio Mystery Theater was sponsored in part by X-Lax and Buick Motor Division. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. For centuries, we have heard of the search for the fountain of youth, for the magic elixir of life eternal. Oh, to be young always, to hold age and death at arm's length. Put it this way, if you could live forever, would you want to? A word of caution before you reply. What might seem at first blush to be a vision of delight could also be a reality of horror.
I just thought I'd call. I'm your neighbor. Welcome to Lake Raymont.
Well, thank you. Would you come in, Mrs.
Mallory.
Mrs. Mallory. Eleanor's gone to town on an errand.
Oh, such a lovely-looking child. Must be wonderful to have a granddaughter like that.
Granddaughter?
Well, she is your granddaughter, ain't she?
Eleanor happens to be my wife.
Oh, well, me and my big mouth.
No, that's all right. She does look young, doesn't she?
Oh, yes, she does.
Well, how old would you guess?
16, 17, 18 tops.
Deceptive. She was 18 the day we were married.
Oh, are you newlyweds?
Newlyweds, my dear Mrs. Mallory. We're about to celebrate our 45th wedding anniversary.
Our mystery drama, Age Cannot Wither Her, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Sam Dan and stars Jennifer Harmon. It is sponsored in part by Buick Motor Division and Anheuser-Busch Incorporated, Brewers of Budweiser. I'll be back shortly with Act One. There are those women who seem to inspire hopeless passion in men. They are women whose love can never be won, and, if captured, can only be held for the moment. We tend to sympathize with the unfortunate men who are caught in their web, but the truth is, it's the woman, as usual, who pays the price in the end. Our story is set in the town of Raymont, named, of course, after the celebrated Lake Raymont, that vast, beautiful body of water high in the Adirondack Mountains. A very determined-looking middle-aged lady is walking with purposeful stride down the main street. She has an expression on her face that bodes ill for someone.
Oh, Sheriff.
Oh, yeah, Mrs.
Mallory.
Oh, yes, Mrs. Mallory.
Roberta Mallory. It used to be the sheriff knew everybody in town.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Mallory, I'm new here.
I spoke to my husband and the neighbors, and they said, what are you getting involved for?
Involved in what?
But I'm a citizen. Now, it's my duty to uphold the law.
Has the law been violated?
Is murder a violation of the law, Sheriff?
You here to report a murder?
These people, the Burnhams, they have the house next to ours on the lake. Now, he's in his 60s, maybe 70s, and she can't be more than 20. Now, what kind of marriage is that?
Well, now, Mrs. Mallory, I must ask you...
Those things don't work. They can't work, and they can lead to murder.
Well, do you have any facts for me?
Well, it was just this morning. We're sitting around the dock, my husband and me, and we share this dock with the Burnhams, you see. Well, him and her, him in swimming trunks, and she in that bikini of hers, they come down to the water. We exchange polite hellos. We're not close. And they get into the sailboat. They got this 16-footer, and off they go.
Yes?
Well, 3-4 hours later, the sailboat comes back. He's all alone. She's not with him. So I say to him, where's Miss Burnham? And you know what he answers?
Well?
He gives me the funniest look, and he says, obviously, she's not here.
Well, what happened to her?
I don't know what happened to her.
Well, what did Mr. Burnham say had happened to her?
He said absolutely nothing. Now, here's my point. He can keep his mouth shut when I ask him, but he's got to open it when you ask him.
Mr. Burnham, you tell me what happened to your wife?
I don't know.
Sir, as I understand it, two of you went sailing this morning and you came back alone.
Yes.
Where's your wife?
Sheriff, I've already told you. I don't know.
Did she leave the boat?
Well, obviously. She wasn't there when I returned to the dock.
Mr. Burnham, are you feeling all right?
I have a headache. I suppose it was carelessness on my part. See, we had a very strong breeze on the lake, and she let go of the boom in order to tack, and it swung free. Well, you know how swiftly it travels during that maneuver, and it just caught me across the head. I must have passed out.
For how long?
I don't know. When I came to, she was gone.
When this accident with the boom occurred, where was the boat?
Well, we were quite some distance, several miles from shore.
Is your wife a good swimmer?
Well, no.
Then if she did fall overboard, she'd drown.
No, because, she couldn't.
Well, how can you say that?
Because nothing can happen to her.
Mr. Burnham, you better explain what that means.
I can't explain it. I can only tell you that nothing can ever happen to her.
Mr. Burnham, I'm afraid you don't understand the seriousness of your situation.
Oh, I understand. I understand that a marriage My marriage of 45 years is over.
But when a man and a wife go sailing and the man returns What did you say about being married for 45 years?
Well, today was our 45th anniversary.
Mr. Burnham, your wife has been described as a woman of about 20.
I know she hasn't changed one bit in almost... Do you realize it's almost half a century, Sheriff? This has been a devastating day for me. I'm required to rest in the afternoon.
I'm sorry. I got to get these answers. What happened to your wife?
Well, as I say, she had decided to leave me. And, of course, she was right. I was making it difficult for her. Well, when I was knocked unconscious, she may have thought this would be the best time to go, so she sailed the boat to shore, got out, and she set me adrift again.
And where would she go?
Away. Lose herself once again in the world.
Wearing nothing but a bikini? Carrying nothing?
Oh, I'm sure she had access to whatever she needed.
I see. You got a picture of your wife?
Well, we have only one picture in the house. It was taken the day we were engaged. Here, this one over here, on the cabinet.
But that can't be the way she looks now.
Oh, yes, exactly.
Oh, no. She's 45 years older.
Oh, you would think so, but that's not true. When that was taken, I was 25 and she was 19. Today, I'm 70, but she's still 19. Sure, excuse me, I'm very, very tired.
Yeah. Why don't you just lie down for a few minutes?
May I? Thank you so much.
That's her.
Mrs. Mallory, please look at this carefully. This is a picture of a 19-year-old girl.
That's right. That's all she was. And this is her.
Mrs. Mallory, this picture is 45 years old.
What? Oh, no. Why, the dress she's wearing, the hair.
Well, those stars have come back, and that's not her boyfriend. It's her husband.
But she's a young girl.
Examine this photo very carefully. Could it be somebody who resembles her? Let's say her daughter.
Look, I'm a student of people. Mrs. Burnham had this slight squint in her left eye, you see? And a little mole, right side of her chin. A kind of curved little scar just above her left eyebrow. This is Mrs. Burnham. And I saw her just this morning. She can't be close on 70. Well, that would make her older than me.
How do you feel, Mr. Burnham?
Why have I been arrested? Why am I in the hospital? Why are psychiatrists having a field day with me?
Well, it's part of a mental examination.
In other words, the consensus is that I'm crazy.
Oh, let's say that your behavior after you realized your wife was gone has not been normal.
Now, believe me, Sheriff, when I tell you that my wife is alive and well.
I'd like to believe you. But first, you got to explain certain things you said. You told me she couldn't swim. Yet if she fell overboard, she couldn't drown.
That's right. Because nothing can ever happen to her.
That's what you have to clear up.
I can't. You won't believe me.
Why won't I?
Well, if I tell the true story, they'll put me in an asylum for the rest of my life.
Well...
And if you should believe me, they'll put you there, too.
Believe me, Mr. Burnham, you've got nothing to lose.
Well, my wife was 19 the day I met her 45 years ago. She's been 19 ever since, and she'll be 19 till the world comes to an end.
That's impossible.
Well, I see, that's the point. Now, you say, tell me the story. I no sooner start when you say, impossible.
I'm sorry. How did you meet your wife?
I met her in a bank 45 years ago. In a bank in Philadelphia. I'd go in there every Friday afternoon to cash my paycheck, and I noticed this very pretty girl was probably there for the same reason. Well, I fell in love with her. but I didn't know how to go about meeting her. I was very shy. Well, on this particular afternoon, the bank was crowded, but I saw her standing in line. I was wondering, hoping how I could meet her, when suddenly...
Everybody put up your hands. Everybody. Don't make a sound. Hey, you, crazy thing, put that phone down.
Operator, this is the Merchants Bank on Chestnut.
Put down that phone.
There's a holdup in progress.
Shoot her.
There are 6 men.
Shoot her.
All armed, all wearing masks.
Get out of here. Let's get out. Go.
I'm not sure that anyone in the bank was fully aware of what was happening. At the sound of the shooting, everybody threw himself to the floor or jumped behind desks. But I couldn't take my eyes off her. In the confusion, after the bandits ran out, she just very calmly walked through the door. I ran after her. Listen, I have to talk to you.
Who are you?
I think what you just did was, it was absolutely terrific.
Would you excuse me, please?
No, look, this isn't a pickup or anything. My name is John Burnham. I'm a chemical engineer. What could be more respectable than that?
I'm sorry, I'm not interested.
I looked at that ring finger on your left hand, and I see you're not married or even engaged. Now, if you're going with somebody, or if you're in love with somebody, okay, I'll take a walk.
That's exactly the way it is. I'm very much in love with...
No, that can't be true. It can't be, because the very second I saw you, I just knew that you and I...
Oh, shut up.
Please.
No, forgive me.
Forgive you? Why, I'm in love with you.
No, you mustn't be in love with me. No one must ever be in love with me. Please go, before it's too late. Before I fall in love with you.
Oh, look, you can't help it. You're minding your own business, and suddenly, just like that, it happens.
Yes, I know. I
saw you pick up that phone, and when they started shooting at you, it was a miracle. A miracle how all those bullets could have missed you. See, some of them even ripped through your dress. Look, see there? Your dress is torn.
John Berman, please turn around and walk away as quickly as you can.
Oh, no.
You say you love me, but I tell you, one day you'll hate me.
How could I ever hate you?
They all hate me in the end.
What do you mean? How many were there?
John...
I don't care.
I shouldn't even be talking to you, but I'm a woman, and like all women, I need love. And it's been so long. Oh, how long it's been.
I love you.
I know that. I should send you away, but I want to be loved again. It's wrong, but I can't help myself.
What are you saying? Why is it wrong?
Maybe this time it'll be different. Maybe you'll be different.
Of course. I will.
Yes. Maybe you can be different. Maybe you can do something that none of the others could. Maybe you can find a way for me to die.
All right. That's a request you don't hear every day. Why should she want to die? She's young, she's beautiful. She should have a whole glorious life in front of her. And yet, didn't she try to die back there in the bank? Didn't she force the bandits to fire at her? Could every bullet have missed her? We'll try to answer all these questions for you when I return in just a few moments with Act 2. Well, now, in the ordinary way, dying is hardly ever a problem. It's living that presents us with all sorts of difficulties. Here we have a young lady who is about to become Mrs. Eleanor Burnham. And what does she want her husband to give her for a wedding gift? she would like for him to find a way for her to die. All this is part of some explaining that John Burnham has to do to the sheriff, and he's describing how things were the day he met his bride-to-be some 45 years ago.
What do you mean, find a way for you to die?
You should know something about me.
Like what?
My age, for instance.
19 or 20?
Let's walk inside that restaurant.
Oh, sure. How about lunch?
You'd better be sitting down when I tell you how old I am. It would be wrong for me to let you go one step further without telling you the truth about me.
Okay. Let's have the truth. Not that it matters.
My age. You said I looked 19 or 20. I'm only 18.
Well, that's great. I'm 25.
I was born in the year 1554.
Well, every girl should marry a more mature man.
Did you hear what I said? I was born in 1554.
Sure. That means you have to be more than 400 years old. It's the same thing for men. They should also marry mature women.
John, I was 18 years old in the year 1572. I've been 18 years old ever since. I simply don't grow older. I can't grow older.
That's fantastic.
Do you realize how long I've lived? How many lives I've lived?
What an absolutely tremendous imagination.
I'm telling you the truth. I can't grow older. I can't be killed. I can't die.
Well, what's wrong with that?
You don't understand. You'll be 30, 50, 65, and I'll still be 18.
Oh, is that bad?
You'll die, and I'll still be 18.
Oh, come on. Now, what's all this talk about dying? Everybody dies when his time comes.
Not me. My time never comes. I can't die.
Now, how do we ever get on this subject anyhow?
You saw. In the bank. They all fired their guns at me. Nothing happened.
Well, that's because they all missed.
Let me tell you why I can't die.
Okay, if it'll make you feel better.
I must tell you. Please listen, and then afterward, if you still want to marry me.
Look, I am going to marry you no matter what.
I was born in Paris.
Paris? Well, Darlene, where's your French accent, huh?
I've had enough time to lose it. I was born in the year 1554. My father was a chemist.
Well, so am I, you see? You see, we have something in common.
Well, today you would have called him an alchemist. He was always experimenting, trying to find what he called the elixir of life.
The elixir of life?
The elixir of life everlasting. I was 18. I remember it was August 23rd, the eve of St. Bartholomew's Day. I was to marry a young lieutenant in King Charles' regiment.
Oh, come on now.
No. You must let me tell this. It was late at night, and I heard a knock on the door, and when I opened it... Philip.
Let me in, quickly. I must not be seen here.
But it's bad luck to see your bride the night before the wedding.
Come with me at once.
What do you say?
There is no time to lose. I can hide you in my uncle's house. We can trust him.
Philip, what do you...
The king has planned a massacre. All the partisans of Prince Henri of Navarre and all the Huguenots.
You can't be serious.
My own regiment is entrusted to carry it out.
But it's impossible.
Please, there is no time to talk, to argue. It has already begun.
Oh, my father.
You and your father, both of you are marked for death. Now come, quickly.
I won't leave without my father.
Get him. We have no time.
He's downstairs in the cellar.
Hurry.
Father?
Child, do not interrupt.
Father,
This is almost complete.
Father, listen.
That glass bottle from which the vapor is steaming. Hand it to me.
Father, we must leave here at once.
Hand me the bottle, child. Carefully, it may explode. Oh, my poor girl. Here, let me see. Oh, dear me, how fortunate. The breaking glass missed your eye and struck you just above the brow.
Father, there's going to be a massacre. Philip has come to help us escape.
Now press a clean cloth to the wound. It is not deep.
We cannot stay here a moment longer.
You must wait a moment longer. A moment is all I need to mix the potion. And you ancient gods, in all your might, lead my way. Grant me light.
Father.
I know. Philip has come to rescue us. But there is no rescue. Philip will never get us through the streets alive.
We cannot stay here and be murdered.
No. You will not be murdered. Here. This is now ready. Drink it.
Oh, what is it?
I think I have found it. It's the elixir.
Oh, Father, such a thing
Such a thing is impossible, you say? Drink it, and you will never die.
Please, you must... The massacre has begun.
Drink this, quickly, and nothing will ever be able to harm you.
Father...
There is no other escape. I have found the potion. I have said the prayer. Drink it quickly. Save yourself.
You drink.
There is only enough for one.
I don't want to live if everyone else is...
I am your father. I command you to drink. Drink. That's it. All of it. All of it. Now, my child. Nothing can harm you.
I fainted from fright, from shock. When I recovered later, my father was dead, beside me. The servants were dead. The house was in ruins. But by that time, the madness had spent itself. It was safe to be on the streets again. I made my way to Philip's house, and he married me.
Well, I guess that means that I'm not your first husband, am I?
Nor my second, nor my third. You see, my father, at the very last moment, had discovered his elixir of life. And what it does is, it prevents you from aging. And aging is what causes death.
Oh, sure.
And whenever a part of my body is injured, it heals immediately. So I can't be killed.
Now, why would anyone want to kill you? You are so adorable.
Don't do this to me.
Do what?
Don't make me fall in love with you.
Oh, but I intend to do just that.
It'll be so much harder for me to leave you when the time comes.
You know, you should be a writer. You should write horror stories. You know, those science fiction things?
I wouldn't know how to write.
Oh, you should know how to do everything. I mean, if what you're telling me is true, you should be the wisest person in the world.
Why?
Why, because you've lived for, 400 years, according to what you say, and you should have learned things, acquired wisdom.
Well, that's not true. I was just an ordinary girl. I had no special talent or ability. And over the years, over and over again, I kept leading the same kind of life.
Now, why do you have the need to claim that you've been
living... Do you
living...
notice my left eye?
Uh-huh.
The scar just above the eyebrow. That glass bottle exploded just before I drank the elixir. And that's the last time I have ever been injured. The very last time.
Okay, I believe you.
You don't really believe me.
Oh, what does it matter? I love you.
Love. When you're young, you think love is all there is, and that it lasts forever.
It does. I know what love is.
And I know what forever is.
Didn't her story strike you as kind of peculiar?
Well, Sheriff, I didn't care.
Mr. Burnham, I'm trying to help. All I know is an elderly gentleman and his very young wife...
No, she's older than I am. Than anyone alive today.
Could I just tell you what we're faced with? Now, the two of them go off sailing. He comes back. She doesn't. Am I correct so far?
Yes.
Now, something happened to the wife. The husband doesn't seem to be alarmed. He doesn't notify anybody.
I told you why. Why nothing could ever possibly happen to her.
Meanwhile, the woman is missing, and you come up with this fantastic yarn.
Well, I admit it sounds fantastic.
And you just swallowed it.
No, I didn't just swallow it. I went to see a doctor.
You went? She's the one who needed it.
But she wouldn't go. But why does she lie to me, Doctor?
Well, a woman may lie because she's unsure of her husband's love.
Oh, that isn't so. No, she knows I love her. I couldn't possibly be more attentive, more affectionate. There's just something strange. Why does she insist on having such a past?
Look, you'd have to tell me something about her background.
Her background?
Are her parents living?
Well, she claims that her father was killed in the massacre of 1572.
Well, she must have friends. She did go to school somewhere. She was raised someplace.
Yes, out west.
Good, where?
I don't know. She never talks about that.
Well, then, Mr. Burnham, getting down to it, you know absolutely nothing about your wife.
Well, none of that seemed important when I fell in love.
I see. When you fell in love, you felt that love was enough.
It still is.
Well, then why have you come to see me?
What? Okay, I see now that I'll just have to put up with those little fables. It's the only fault she has. Though when I think of what's wrong with the wives of other men I know... Well, a few years went by. We were happy. I started doing well financially. It seemed to me that there was no reason. Well, see, I'm old-fashioned. And I think one of the basic reasons for marriage is a family.
No.
But you like kids. I've seen you around children.
I don't even want to talk about having children.
But we've been married 10 years. You're 28.
I'm 18.
You should have kids before... Well, your first one before 30.
Look at me. Do I look a day older?
Well,
You look 10 years older. You're still young, but you're over 30, and you look it.
All I want is for us to have children, but if you have a good reason...
The answer is no.
Well, let it be no, but tell me why.
I don't want to bury any more of my children. I can't go through all that again. John, there are certain things you must never ask me.
Have you had children?
Yes, I've had children.
Well, what happened to them? Where are they?
They're dead.
Dead? How?
How? 400, 300, 200 years ago? Children died like flies. The ones who weren't killed by fever died of old age. I refuse to outlive another child.
All right, Eleanor, now look. I think it is time for this nonsense to end. You've got to rid yourself of this terrible delusion.
No. Keep away from me. Don't touch me.
Eleanor.
Let me out of here. Oh, you look like that soldier who stabbed my father. Like the Indian who scalped my daughter.
Eleanor.
Let me out of here.
Eleanor. She ran out of the house. Her car was parked at the curb, and she got inside and drove off wildly, madly. My car was in the driveway, and I started after her. We lived in the hills. We'd always loved the country. I was barely able to keep her in view. We were climbing higher and higher along a narrow, twisting road along the side of the mountain when suddenly she took a turn too quickly. The car swerved out of control right through the wire guardrail and down the side of the hill, turning over completely and landing on the rocks hundreds of feet below. There was an explosion. The wreckage was a mass of bright flames, a fiercely burning funeral pyre. I climbed down the hill as quickly as I could. I stood helplessly by the car. And then she just walked out of the wreckage. Every stitch of her clothing had been burned away. The gold ring must have melted off her finger. But not a hair was singed. There wasn't a mark on her body. She looked at me and smiled.
Darling, you'd better lend me your coat.
Well, what does it take to make a believer? She was in the car. It did crash. The impact, the flames, would have been enough to kill anyone. Or perhaps anyone not fortified by the elixir of life. It's quite a drink, but it needs a chaser, as we shall discover when I return shortly with Act 3. Age cannot wither, nor custom stale her infinite variety, said the poet. Well, our friend William Shakespeare was talking figuratively. For someone whom age really cannot wither, we present Eleanor Burnham, or Mrs. John Burnham, if you prefer. Eleanor claims she was born in 1554, that she drank a mysterious elixir of life when she was 18. And she's been 18 ever since. Or at least that's the story her husband John is telling the sheriff.
Eleanor, Eleanor, it's a miracle.
No, it's not a miracle. It's the elixir.
To live through that crash.
John, do you believe me? Now do you believe me?
Yes, Eleanor. Yes, I have to believe you.
Are you telling me that she lived through a car crash like that one?
Yes, Sheriff. Yes.
Mr. Barnum, you're an intelligent man, but you evidently find yourself in, an intolerable situation. You were jealous of your wife's youth, beauty. You could, no longer keep pace with it.
Sheriff, I didn't kill her. I love her.
So you manufacture this, well, it's up to you. We'll drag the lake. We'll find her body.
No. She went away to begin another lifetime.
No, sir. She might have gone away if you hadn't drowned her. And we know with whom.
What are you talking about?
Would the man's name be Peter Collins?
What? What do you know about Peter Collins?
I've been doing some investigating. Your wife has been having an affair.
No, it wasn't an affair. We talked about it, Helen and I.
Well, if it wasn't an affair, what was it?
But Eleanor, if it isn't an affair, what is it?
I was driving into the city, and the car started acting up. I had to pull over to the side of the road, and he happened by. He was very nice enough to fix it.
How many times have you seen him? How many?
Just a few times.
Why?
John, the day you and I met, I said, John Berman, walk away. Turn around and walk away fast as you can. One day you'll hate me. That day is here.
Why?
Do you have to ask why? Look at yourself. You're almost 70. I'm still 18.
But, Eleanor...
I can't help it. I can't help myself.
Please.
Oh, John. I've never had a chance to become anything but an 18-year-old girl. My blood is 18. My heart. The things I want. The things I need. I'm sorry. You're no longer the...
Eleanor. I love you.
It's no longer the kind of love I need.
Eleanor.
Oh, John, please pity me.
Pity you?
Yes, me. How many times have I stood like this, talked like this, had my heart broken like this? And I must do it again and again. Each time I hope, I pray, maybe he'll be different. Maybe he'll be different. I thought maybe you'd be different.
I tried to love you more.
But I don't want love. I've had too much love. I want death. If you really loved me, you'd kill me. Kill me, and I'll be free.
How can I kill you? You can't die.
Find a way.
How?
I don't know how. What do I know? I'm just a young girl who was born at the end of the Dark Ages. This is a new world. Civilized. Scientific. Can't you find a way? You're a part of that world.
You want me to kill you?
Kill me. Take me with you when you die. I'll go with you. I love you best. I love you more than any of them.
But I don't know...
For the first time, I have hope. You're a man like my father. You're a chemist.
No, I'm a chemical engineer.
And he was an alchemist. It's the same mystery, isn't it?
Well,
He found an elixir of life. You find me an elixir of death.
I thought it was crazy. But what could I do? I tried. I had to try, and so I went about it scientifically. Something existed in her blood, her tissues. I boned up again on pathology, biology, hematology. I analyzed her blood. I searched. I tried every approach I could think of. But there was nothing to be seen. Nothing to be found. Did you ever hear your father mention any names of things, of chemicals?
Sulfur, nitrites, I think gold, silver, mercury.
Yes, and?
oil.
What kind of oils?
The only kind of oils used in those days were olive oils. They were used for everything, for cooking, for soothing wounds.
For soothing wounds. Burns, yes. Now, this elixir, this potion you drank, what did it taste like?
I can't remember.
You must remember.
Well, it was so long ago.
Try to remember.
They were breaking down the door to kill us. I was so frightened.
Please try to remember.
Well, he recited a certain verse.
What do you mean, a verse?
It was a prayer, a magic prayer. I guess you'd call it an incantation.
I don't mean nonsense like that.
Don't call it nonsense. My father believed it. Without the incantation, it couldn't. Nothing could have ever been done. Listen, I remember how he would say it. You ancient gods in all your might, lead my way and grant me light.
Well, all I can do is try. Keep trying. And I did, Sheriff. I did.
I suggest you either get a new story, or you stick to that one, you try to make it just a bit more believable.
I know. It is difficult for you.
You say you tried to find a way to kill her.
Yes, and the other morning, I thought I had matched something that... Well, I called her into my laboratory.
What is it?
Drink it.
Do you think you found?
I don't know. Drink it.
First, you must say the prayer.
Eleanor, please.
Hold the cup to the light. Now pray. Say it. You ancient gods in all your might, lead my way and grant me light.
Oh, very well, very well. You ancient gods in all your might, lead my way and grant me light. Now drink it. Well?
I don't know. How shall I try to die?
Well, have you ever thought of drowning? Well, darling, we're out of sight of everyone now.
I should have gone out alone.
Why? I want to be here.
Well, the Mallorys, they saw us leave. If you come back alone, they might...
I know, dear, but I won't come back alone because, you see, you're not going to die.
I'm not?
No, this potion, this formula, whatever you want to call it, it can't work. I failed you.
But you said the prayer.
I also overheard the phone conversation.
Which conversation?
I wasn't asleep. I listened on the extension. I shouldn't have. You and Peter planned to run away today.
John.
I don't blame you.
John, if you can't kill me, I can't live with you any longer.
And Peter's going to be waiting for you at the south end of the lake.
If I'm still alive.
You'll be alive.
No. Somehow, I believe you're the one who's destined to be different. You have found the way to kill me.
I found nothing.
But you said the prayer just the way my father said it. The same tone in your voice.
I hope you'll be happy with Peter. I loved you.
Hold down the tiller. I'm going to release the boom.
No, don't.
John!
Oh!
John!
The swinging boom caught me. I heard her scream, and I blacked out. When I came to, well, I told you the story.
So you think she ran off with the guy, Peter?
Yes, it was what she had planned, and I don't blame her.
Mr. Sheriff? Yeah. Uh-huh. Sure. Okay, I'll bring him right over. You want to put on your robe and slippers, Mr. Burnham?
Well, where are we going?
For a little walk. Just down the hall here. Around the corner. Stop at the next door.
Why did we come here?
That lettering on the door, what does it say?
Morgue. Why did we come to the morgue?
After you, Mr. Burnham.
Why are we here?
On the table, Mr. Burnham. You see who that is? On the table?
No. Eleanor.
They just got her body out of the lake. She's drowned.
Then I found the elixir. I don't even remember what I mixed. But the important thing... You know what the important thing was, Sheriff? The prayer. The prayer.
But Doc says she didn't die of drowning. She's been poisoned.
Of course. It was the elixir of death. And now she's free.
Well, she may have been free, but poor John wasn't. He was accused of poisoning his young wife. And although the jury lent a sympathetic ear to his story, they turned an analytical mind to the verdict, which was life. Well, I'll be back with other verdicts in just a few moments. The fountain of youth, the cult of the young. How we worship them in this country. The young, the strong, the beautiful. How we hate to age, to mature, to grow old, and yet to stand still while the world goes by is to be left behind in a strange alien place forever. Our cast included Jennifer Harmon, Joe Silver, Bryna Rayburn, Ken Harvey, and Earl Hammond. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. And now, a preview of our next tale.
I'm only saying what everybody else is saying.
Yeah, that's what everybody keeps saying, all right.
But what?
It ain't true.
You had the identification down cold. What made you change your mind? Oliver, you were paid off. How much did you get?
I didn't get anything.
Do you expect me to believe that?
Yes.
Then you're a fool.
You're the one. You're the one who kept saying, don't get involved, don't identify him, think of the safety of your family.
You also had a duty as a citizen.
Now you're hopping on that bandwagon.
What bandwagon?
Before the trial, you were saying to me, Ollie, you're crazy. They're going to fish your carcass out of the river. What are you getting mixed up in it for? Okay, so I backed off. And now everybody said, on account of guys like you, crime's going to take over the country. How much did they pay you to keep your mouth shut?
That's what I want to know. How much?
Radio Mystery Theater was sponsored in part by Anheuser-Busch Incorporated, Brewers of Budweiser, and Buick Motor Division. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. I think we've all heard that history repeats itself. But I know that I, for one, never had it happen to me until recently. A tragedy replayed that still has me stunned. If you remember the 1940s, war raging throughout Europe, Germany the invader, and among many cities and towns invaded was Doremi. Does that name ring a bell? Keep listening, for the bell will soon toll, undeniably loud and sorrowfully clear.
Lieutenant, how is the prisoner this morning?
She refused to eat.
Is she in pain?
Not a flicker of an eyelash would betray it. She is as brave as an Aryan.
There is a ring of spies here, and that girl is the courier. The American we shot has delivered something to her. What? I have every intention of finding out.
Our mystery drama, The Voices, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by G. Frederick Lewis and stars Norman Rose and Amanda Plummer. I shall return shortly with Act One. This extraordinary event that happened to me, and which bears retelling. Last summer, I was driving along the River Meuse in what the French call the Département of Vosges, and suddenly I was in Domremy, the town where Joan of Arc was born and baptized. I stopped and spoke with an old curé, or parish priest, who related this story.
Of course, monsieur, you remember the Great War, the last Great War. The Germans invaded France, and in June of 1940, they were in Domremy. I was curé of our village at the time. A Frenchman by the name of Cochon had taken command in the name of the German military government.
Herman?
Yeah?
Send the next prisoner in.
Jawohl, Herr Cochon.
Hans, who is this next prisoner? What are the charges?
It's a girl, Jeanne.
Jeanne? That is all? No surname?
Well, she gave no last name. We found her in a farmhouse. She wears trousers and a shirt, the clothing of a man. We searched the house and the barn. We found an American parachutist hiding in a haystack, whom we have shot.
Jeanne. You are Jeanne?
Yes, I am.
Sit there. What is your surname?
I know of none.
What? Everyone has a surname.
I know only I am Jeanne. Who are you?
My surname is Cochon. You will call me Sir. I am authorized by the arm of occupation to interrogate all French citizens who have disobeyed the edict of June 1940.
You are French, sir?
I am French.
And you are in the pay of the Nazis?
I will ask the questions and you will answer.
A collaborationist!
Sit down. Tie that girl to the chair.
I pity you, Herr Cochon. May the Lord have mercy on your soul.
Cochon, not Cochon.
The prisoner is tied securely, sir.
What is your father's name, girl?
Jacques, sir.
Where is he? Also hiding under a haystack?
My father joined the French army.
Then he is probably deserted or is dead. Your mother's name?
Isabelle Romay.
Any brothers, sisters?
I have a sister, Catherine. But you won't get her. She has died. I have 3 brothers, Jacquemin, Pierre, and Jean. They are at the front.
You were hiding an enemy soldier in your farmhouse. What other enemies are hidden in other farmhouses around here?
You will have to ask the Lord. I act only for him.
Oh, you do you? How old are you, Jeanne?
I am 19 years.
Where are you from?
Here, Domremy de Greux.
We know that Domremy is a nest of those who would aid the enemy. We are conducting a house-to-house search, and anyone who is suspect will be taken out and shot. Now, you could make it much easier for yourself if you tell us who and where. I might even recommend clemency if you help us.
I will do as I am instructed by the Lord, Herr Cochon.
Do not make me angry. I told you my name is Cochon. I know what you are up to calling me Cochon, so it sounds like a pig. And to you, ma petite folle, I am Monsieur Cochon, not Herr. I am not German, I am French. Do you know that I could have you shot in 1 minute?
Yes, I am your prisoner.
To get back to the Lord. He instructs you, you say, Has this only been since the war?
No. Since I was 13, when I received a revelation by a voice that instructed me how to behave.
At 13, John, you heard a voice,
I was very afraid then. I was in my father's garden, and the voice came from my right, the direction of our church, Notre-Dame de Domremy.
How interesting. You are wearing men's clothes. Does the voice tell you to do that?
Yes,
Why do you suppose it tells you that? Why would you need to disguise yourself as a man?
I don't know.
To help the enemy?
I don't think so. You, Herr Cochon, are the enemy. The voices tell me I should not help you.
Do the voices tell you that is the quickest way to death? Hans, I do not think Mademoiselle Jean believes I am in earnest when I tell her to confess those who are helping the Americans and the English. Would you be good enough to take one of the young lady's hands and bend it behind her back as far as it will go? Perhaps before it breaks, she will be convinced.
May I ask, before I am tortured, that I am permitted to say the act of contrition to my curé?
I've been brought here. I should not have thought the intercession of a priest necessary, since you are on speaking terms with the Lord himself. I came to Jeanne, and she made her confession, the contents of which, of course, I cannot reveal to you. As I absolved her of sin, I was struck then, as I still am today, by a peculiar sensation. Had this not happened 550 years ago to another Jeanne, also born in Domremy, and who faced interrogators at this very spot?
I have tried force with the prisoner, but she maintains she has nothing to add to her testimony, that she is alone in her acts, that no one conspires with her.
Lieutenant, how did she appear to you today?
Well, she refused to eat anything.
Her arm?
Bound up.
Is she in pain?
No, not a flicker of an eyelash would betray it. She is as brave as an Aryan.
There is a ring of spies somewhere in Lorraine, and I am convinced Domremy is the center. The Americans landed here to deliver something to the underground.
Well, he had no papers on him whatsoever.
Bien entendu, of course not. The girl had already disposed of them. Have her come back here, and I'll get on with the inquiry.
Monsieur, don't you think she is a bit simple-minded? Now, all this nonsense about voices and lights?
Well, I did not hear her say anything about lights. Is that what she told you? No, I do not believe she is the idiot she pretends. Her eyes are too clever. Have her in. Jean, I shall not have you tied to that chair today. I see that your arm is bound and in splints. You must understand I do not willingly cause you pain. You force it upon me. Yesterday you gave us to understand no one in Domremy or anywhere else conspires with you. And now perhaps today you remember it differently.
I have nothing to add.
We have sworn evidence that you are a courier for the French underground.
Courier, what is that?
Do you deny that you have carried messages from Domremy to Paris, the contents of which are to sabotage the German offensive?
Whatever I have done has been at the bidding of the holy voices.
Ah, sir. Young woman, this is the 20th century. There are no voices other than human. You have withstood some pain by refusing to tell us who is in this plot with you. However...
There are voices. I tell you, there are.
Enfin, let us try another way. Are you not aware it is against the state to harbor an enemy?
I know it is against France to kill her friends.
Silence. The American parachutist found hiding on your farm. Now, what was he doing there?
I don't know. I saw him only when he was taken to the barn to be shot.
Where are the others?
What others?
The other parachutists.
I know of none.
Do you think the voices have abandoned you, now that you have been captured and may die?
No.
Do you believe they will rescue you?
I don't know.
Lieutenant Stoyer, you apprehended the prisoner. Do you, perhaps, have a question?
Jean, the night we took you prisoner and led you outside to witness the execution of the American parachutist, you cried out, "Speak to me. Speak to me. I do not see the lights." Oh, what did you mean?
It does not matter.
How many other peasant plotters and adventurers are in this with you?
Nobody. That is not what I meant.
What did you mean then?
On the 2 days before the lieutenant came to my father's farm, I saw a light. And then The voices spoke.
This light, you see it only when it is dark?
Yes.
Then the voices?
Yes.
And these voices would instruct you what to do, where to go, what route to take, whom to see, what to deliver. Isn't that so? Now, do you see, Kershaw, why one must keep on questioning, perseverance and calm? My conclusion, Kershaw, is that these lights do exist. They are signals which are then followed by some form of radio transmissions which the girl hears and obeys. Tomorrow, we shall go over every inch of that farm, and I should be greatly surprised if we do not find a shortwave receiver.
Herman, take her away.
Do not bother to send me food to myself. I shall not eat it.
Are you trying to hasten your death?
That will happen at the Lord's pleasure.
I do not believe one word. I do not believe your inspiration is from heaven. But I do believe that you are pretending to be witless. You know exactly what you are doing, and you will be made to suffer, my girl, a great deal, until you tell us what we wish to know.
I pity you, both. Satan has many victories, but only among the godless. It is he, not Germany, who rules you.
Take the girl away.
Every time I saw this John, I would remember the John of 550 years ago. Both girls were 19, both the same name, both heard voices, saw lights, and in each case the inquisitor was from Rouen, and his name was Cochon. The following day, more questions and ridicule.
Continue, Jean. You also hear the voice of this Michel, n'est-ce pas?
Saint-Michel.
You may canonize him if you wish, Saint-Michel. And 2 females, you said,
Yes. Saint Catherine and Saint Margaret.
Oh, Catherine and Margaret, good. We are making progress. These women are your accomplices. Isn't that so?
Only in the sense that they pass along the words of the Lord.
This Lord may be the code name for the head of the operation.
Are these words instructions?
Sometimes.
Will you tell us what are these instructions?
I have already.
You told us they were merely a caution for you to attend church more frequently. What other instructions, more recent ones?
I cannot answer that.
You will answer that. You and Monsieur Michel and Mesdemoiselles Catherine and Margaret, you will all answer. Lieutenant Steuer, take the prisoner away. And if she continues to refuse information, would you be so good as to attend to her other arm? And if that does not persuade Mademoiselle, one might begin to break her legs.
As my parish acquaintance, the curé, told me, it was not surprising that while France was occupied by the Germans, that few would believe a farm girl who saw lights and heard voices. To the German invaders, there was only one reasonable explanation. Jean of Domremy was a partisan, and as such, had to be dealt with quickly and totally. I shall return shortly with Act 2. Wherever truer words spoken, one man's meat is another man's poison. Back in the days of Joan of Arc, the English thought she was a witch. The French regarded her a saint. 5 centuries later, the Germans believed this Jean of Domremy a spy.
Jean, if you are wearying of these many interrogations, I assure you we are not. Today I am asking Lieutenant Hans Steuer to read to you the official document that spells out the terms of your death. Lieutenant.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Führer and the Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces, I hereby order as follows. Any person who hides or shelters enemy soldiers or prisoners of war who have escaped shall be subject to the death penalty. The Chief of the Military Administration in France.
hiding enemy soldiers. Is that... Do you have anything to say?
The American flyer you shot. Is it he I am being accused of hiding?
Oui, ma petite. Your American sabotage agent.
I know nothing about him. Only that you say he was American. When he was taken and shot, I fell to my knees and prayed to the Virgin Mary to receive his soul.
Well, that may be. To come back to the point, we've asked you repeatedly about a trip that you made to Paris. I have received certain information here which I hope will recall an incident at Notre Dame to you.
We know that you went to Paris to deliver messages for the FFI.
What is that?
Oh, now, come along. You know, it's the resistance. And the place where the drop was, where the messages were to be left, was Notre Dame. We know that. And we know you were there.
I went to Notre Dame to pray.
Is that all? The baby. What about the baby?
Prayers were being said for a baby, which had died 3 days after it was born.
We know that. And that you persuaded the parents to let you hold the deceased infant.
Now, we are not accusing you of its death, but we want to know about the papers you placed in the baby's garments.
You are all mad.
Would you care to tell us your version, Jean?
I happened to be there at the time. The mother and father brought the deceased baby to Notre Dame to be baptized. But it was too late. I asked to join in the prayers to Our Lady. There was no life in the child. I held it and prayed. And suddenly, the little one yawned 3 times. Color returned to its cheeks. And quickly, the priest baptized it, and then its life was gone.
We are wasting our time. I believe none of this.
Jean, to whom did you pray to revive this infant from death?
To the angels I always pray to, those whose voices I hear.
Cauchon, can we dismiss this girl? I'd like to talk to you privately.
Oh, yes. Herman, guard. Sir, remove the prisoner.
Where are you taking me?
Not to be shot, ma petite, not yet. You may go. Lieutenant, what did you wish to tell me?
I suggest that torture is not the means to extract the information. That girl, torture will produce nothing. She is like a wild thing. Now, have you noticed? She herself has been neutralized. Now, what harm can she do in our custody?
I want her to lead us to this Michelle and the 2 women, Catherine and Margaret.
Yes, of course, but so do I. What better way is there but to imprison the Jeanne in some secure place from which she can see a small piece of the world outside, but she is as helpless as a caged bird?
Ah, oui. I understand. That is Nazi psychology.
Yes, exactly. She punishes herself. Now, is there such a place, not an ordinary prison or jail, a place apart?
And from which she could never be rescued. I wonder...
You have an idea?
Yes, I wonder. Have you seen the old castle of Beaurevoir?
Is that the 13th century fortress in the field?
It has a deep moat. The walls are strong. But best of all, for our purposes, it has a tower 70 feet high. Beaurevoir it is. There is a room at the top of the tower. Perfect.
Fräulein Jeanne, it is I, Herman. I have brought you your supper. Now, if the soup is not as hot as it should be, it takes a little time to climb 140 steps of the tower.
Good evening, soldier. What is the time?
It's 7 o'clock, Fräulein. No, I'm sorry you have to eat in the dark, but my orders are no light, no lamps, and no candle.
Will you take the food away?
No, please, Fräulein. It has been days, and you don't eat anything.
They are trying me, and they have found a way. Here in this stone box, with the tiniest opening to the sky and the ground. I can put only one eye to that slit in the wall. Only one at a time.
You'll feel better if you eat. It's good bread here, and the milk and the meat.
Something has happened to me. The Germans have won over me. All is lost. All is lost. lost. I speak to them. On my knees, I speak. I call out. Saints, angels, friends. But there's no answer. My voices, I don't hear them. For 3 days I have been praying to Saint Michel, Saint Catherine, Saint Margaret, and our Blessed Virgin to answer me. Give me strength just with your voices. Guide me. One whisper, say only one word, that you are here. But there is nothing. Only silence.
Fräulein, don't give up. Don't despair. Here, eat something. One spoonful of soup and a little.
I can't swallow anything.
Please, I talk to you as to my own daughter.
Why have they put a good man like you here? Is it a trap?
No, I think it is wrong to spend so much time fighting a war against a 19-year-old girl. But they pull the strings in Berlin, and we jump. Can you keep a secret?
Yes?
Here, I turn on my flashlight. Now, look in that corner, Fräulein. You see, that ladder attached to the wall, it leads up to the roof. Now, if you climb up and push away, there, you see that wooden cover, there is a roof, and you can walk around and feel more free.
Just climb up?
Yes, no one can see you. The parapet is too high. No one will know.
To walk about and be under the sky? I can kneel and pray. And up there, perhaps the voices will find me.
And you will see the birds and the life below in the fields. At least for a little time.
They are going to kill me, aren't they? I have done nothing.
They don't believe you.
Do you believe me?
I don't have to believe you. I have to guard. Make sure you don't escape from the tower, but some things I don't see. I don't see you go up that ladder and enjoy a little freedom.
Thank you, soldier.
My name is Herman.
Thank you, Herman. You trust me. How strange.
You can't sleep here?
I see you can't either.
Yes, that girl, that Jeanne. Could it be that there is someone so innocent, so pure?
Of course not. We will break her, Hans.
There was a complaint today from Berlin. All over France, the aerial engine and machine tool works they're not doing well enough.
Outside Domremy is the largest machine tool factory in France. I will go see the manager in the morning. Oh, here they come. American or British? What is your guess?
Well, they never get close enough to tell.
I wonder which way they are heading. They're dropping bombs here.
The shelter.
I wanted to explain to me, Herman, clearly without emotion, superstition, or guesswork. How did it happen?
It was a coincidence. How else could it be?
That is not a good enough explanation. What happened from the time you took the prisoner her tray of food until the air attack was over? Am I asking too much?
No, I made a mistake.
No conclusions, facts.
Well, I made a mistake in judgment. I told the prisoner she could go to the top of the turret tonight to walk about, stretch her legs.
Was there a reason for this?
She was becoming hysterical, crying, locked up in the stone tower with only a small window 2 inches across to see out of.
It did not occur to you there was a reason why we placed her in that tower?
Yes, because it was a safe place from which she could not escape or be rescued.
Did you accompany the prisoner to this roof?
No, sir, I stayed below, but she could not get past me.
Oh, you stayed below. For how long?
Until I smelled fire coming from the fields. Then I climbed the ladder and I saw her.
What was she doing?
She was praying.
How did you know that?
Well, she was on her knees and I could hear her. Then she looked straight up into the sky And when she did this, I could see suddenly one of the haystacks started to burn. And then another and another.
How long did you permit the prisoner to signal her accomplices in this manner?
Sir, she wasn't signaling. I can swear to that. Just every time she lifted her face, another haystack caught fire.
And then?
I could see the bombers coming. I dragged her back down the ladder to the tower room, just in time, too.
I was mistaken about her. I was beginning to believe... Herman, the facts are, the enemy sent over a bomber squadron. They spotted the burning haystacks, which led them directly to the machine tool factory outside of Domremy.
Well, I didn't know there was such a factory.
Not anymore. A burned-out shell. We did not know. They knew.
But I don't see how that girl could have had anything to do with this.
You have no more answers for me?
But, sir, I told you all I know.
All right, then let us see what she has to say.
You wish me to go to the tower and fetch her?
If you do not mind, Herman, I would not want to trouble you. This may be the last service you perform in that uniform.
No, I am going, sir. I'll bring her here directly. John, where are you? Now I'll catch it. The girl has disappeared from her room. The trap door to the roof open. Oh, stupid of me not to have nailed it shut. She must be out here somewhere. Oh, this is the end of my army career. It's prison for me. I'll never see Dusseldorf again. Who's that? It's her. Jeanne.
Yes?
Jeanne, your face is all blood. Oh, Jeanne.
I jumped.
From up there? The roof? 70 feet?
I have sinned. The voices told me not to jump, but I had to.
Why did you do it?
I would rather give my soul to the Lord than remain in the hands of the enemy.
I'm telling you exactly what the Domremy parish priest told me. Those of you familiar with events in the life of Joan of Arc will remember she too jumped from the Tower of Beaurevoir. She too prayed over a dead infant who came to life and was baptized. But how could such things be? Two such Joans, 5 centuries apart. I shall return shortly with the rest of the Curé's story and Act 3. The question I put to the old curé of Domremy, and I put it to you also, is, could such a guardian angel return to France after 500 years? I, for one, could not believe it. Even so, the parish priest would not let me go until he had finished the account of the 19-year-old who fought against the military occupation the only way she knew how.
Pierre, why do you find it so impossible to believe this girl Jeanne is not imbued with the Holy Spirit, that she is not pretending?
I am a realist, Hans. She is either demented or faking.
You seek a rational explanation?
She has 3 accomplices we know of. Like all French children, she has learned all about Jeanne d'Arc years ago. How she admitted at the trial praying to Saint Michel and Saints Catherine and Margaret. But today there are no saints. Those are code names.
Did you check the town records, her birth certificate?
There is none. I do not know where this Jeanne comes from. But 19 years ago, no Jeanne was born here. All entirely fictitious.
Well, perhaps they had a fire. Your records get destroyed.
Yes, possibly. But she's trying to make us think there is some connection between her and our great saint.
How can you be so positive? It is not
impossible, Hans, by the furthest stretch of the imagination or the longest arm of coincidence, for the girl's mother to have the identical name of Jeanne of Arc's mother, Isabelle Romay, for her father's name to be Jacques, and the children Jacquemin, Jean, Pierre. And the voices of the same saints, Michel, Catherine, Margaret. It is all a code for partisans, a network of the resistance, and sooner or later we must find them.
You don't believe, then, that the haystack started to burn as she prayed?
A girl gives a signal. Haystacks burn, bombers arrive, factory totally destroyed.
Well, I am not so sure.
Well, then you explain it, then. You stopped my hand when I said I'd wring it out of her. No, you said, that is not the way.
Pierre, we also have facts. We have gone over that farmhouse and the fields around 12 times. There is nothing hidden, no transmitters, no receivers, nothing to connect that girl with the French underground.
Nothing except the American flyer you found. And we have done nothing to stop it happening again.
Except to drive her to attempt suicide. 70-foot drop.
For the present, a blessing. She's out of the way. The miracle is that girl could fall at that distance and survive.
Well, I'm glad you said miracle. At least you admit to such a possibility. Lieutenant Steuer, a telegram for you from Berlin. Thank you, Hermann. You may close the door behind you. Here. I've been ordered back to Berlin.
When will you be back here?
I don't know. Now, one request I make for you. Let the girl go. Who knows? It may take months before she's healed, and by that time...
I do not understand you.
She has been punished enough. I have the impression, Pierre, you personally feel you must pursue this child, 19 years, to the very end, or you will not be satisfied.
You must like being made a fool of. She poses as an ignorant peasant girl, but you know that she is aiding our enemy.
I do not know that. And she has not made a fool of us. Now, before I go and pack, you must know something else. Up to now, we have jointly administered this region. Now you will be alone. However, I have kept one matter from you. I could not break the girl's arms. I simply could not. I bound them up as if I had done what we threatened to.
Why, Hans?
I cannot explain it. Something prevented me. I could not hurt her like that.
Hermann, guard.
Yes, who's there?
It is I, Cochon.
Herr Cochon. I didn't expect you this evening.
Just making the rounds. How is the prisoner tonight?
Very ill. She's feverish. The nuns from the Domremy hospital came to see her today. They gave her some medicine to lower the fever.
By whose order?
It was the lieutenant's final order before he left for Berlin. The nuns are taking her to the hospital tomorrow to be x-rayed.
I forbid it. She is not to be moved.
But, sir, I don't see what difference is it to you.
To me, no difference. None whatsoever. What happens to her, I could not care less. Only the principle of it. An enemy of France is not cared for like a friend.
But she is so young, a simple charity.
I do not understand you. Are you a German? What are you? This Jean with no last name, who harbors soldiers who would kill you on sight. You like the idea she is placed in our hospital in the same room with heroes?
No, you must be misinformed, Monsieur Cachon. There are no soldiers in the Domremy hospital. You dropped something?
Well, shine your flashlight over here so I can see what it is.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yes, some shears I had in my pocket.
Oh, I'll get them, sir. Here you are, sir. Believe me, the hospital is not used for soldiers.
I am not here to explain the conduct of the war to you. Take me across this moat and up to the top where the girl is quartered.
My flashlight's gone dead. I'll have to go find a lantern.
Well, then go and find it and hurry up. I do not intend to talk to a prisoner I cannot see. I will say, one has to be in good physical shape to climb up all these steps.
This is the door, Monsieur Cachon.
Open it.
Yes, but would you hold the lantern for me, please? The key doesn't always fit the lock.
You may open the door.
Yes, sir.
Go and wake her.
Jean, wake up. Someone to see you.
Who is it?
It is I, Cochon. I shall keep the lantern, Herman. You may wait outside. Do not close the door. I don't fancy myself locked in. Now, Mademoiselle Jeanne, have you had time to think over your sins? Are you ready to confess?
I have spoken the truth about everything I know.
Oh, have you? Those voices, Jeanne of no name, shall I tell you what I think? I think you lie. I think there are no voices. And as I look about me in this filthy room, I am very concerned with your health. There must be lice here. And they must be on you and in your hair. So, to protect you from disease, I have brought some shears to trim your locks so that your head will be clean. Hold still now.
Excuse me, sir, but may I ask, sir, what you're doing?
You may ask, Herman, but if you have eyes, you can see. I am about to cut off the prisoner's dirty, lice-infected hair.
I'm sure that isn't necessary.
A favor. This person is most concerned with godliness. I, on the other hand, begin with cleanliness. Now, don't move, Jeanne. I would not care to miss. You see, these shears are quite sharp. Permit me, the curé, who knows this story personally, to interject a comment. For reasons I have not been able to explain to myself to this day, that French collaborationist Pierre Cochon appeared to take a sadistic delight in tormenting the 19-year-old Jeanne. The following midnight, weak as she was, he had her brought to his house. It was the night of another air raid. Your friends, Jeanne, are overhead. Are you ready yet to name those with whom you are in league? No more lies, please.
I've told you the truth.
About yourself as well. Why do you pattern what you say after Jeanne d'Arc? Her parents, her beliefs, her saints, the voices who told her what to do. I do not understand the reason.
You accuse me of fabricating a family with the same names as our beloved saints. And did I steal your name, from the history books, Pierre Cochon?
What do you mean?
Pierre Cochon, the Bishop of Beauvais. Everybody knows it was in his diocese that Jeanne d'Arc was captured. Everybody knows he was the chief inquisitor who tortured Jeanne month after month for 8 long months. Pierre Cochon plagued and bullied and reviled. Tell me, Monsieur Pierre Cochon, are you an invention of mine also?
I will grant you that one coincidence. It is not an uncommon name.
Oh, but I think it is. Most uncommon. Cochon, repent. Declare yourself a sinner and throw yourself upon the mercy of the Lord.
What are you talking about?
Now you are afraid of me. I see fear in your eyes. Even by this slowly burning lamp, I see fear.
Be quiet.
What does it feel like not to be true to yourself? Is that why you are false to everyone? You were a Frenchman once, but now you are a man with no country and no soul. The voice of Saint Michel has made me know why you made an enemy of me. You and I know what a traitor you are. A Judas. Turn your life around before it is too late. On your knees. Beg for forgiveness.
Let me out. The door. Jeanne, there are flames everywhere. Save me!
History's Joan of Arc burned alive at the stake. Jeanne of Domremy was also consumed by fire. History's bishop, Pierre Cochon, lived on for many years, as did this Pierre Cochon, the collaborator. I happen to know that for certain, since I met him. For he was the old curé who told me the story I've just repeated. I shall return shortly. mystery cannot tell us, nor does it know, whether heavenly voices actually did lead Joan of Arc to defeat the enemies of France. Or was it purely her imagination? On the other hand, what is imagination but man's capacity for inspiration? Couldn't you also say imagination is a kind of divine ecstasy, giving us the ability to come closer to the angels? Our cast included Norman Rose, Amanda Plummer, and Earl Hammond. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.